Hi,
Hello.
Dr. Nick.
What?
Phil. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
I got the
Dr.
joke
Nick is
wrong.
The Simpsons.
Hi, Dr. Phil.
There you go.
Hello, Dr. Phil.
That's
Hello,
it.
everyone.
Bye.
We're sad to announce this is our final episode because Kipling made a joke. He made 2 jokes before
That's
this
it.
started that were both just friendship ending.
Comedy
jokes.
gold. They were
Not
comedy
because
gold.
they were like mean, but they were just so bad. Oh no.
Phil's up
Why?
as well. The campaign's
Yeah.
ending, but also Phil
It's
is also kicked off.
Phil's kicked
God,
off. I
wish
quit.
would get kicked
I
off
think
this
Noodles
show.
kicked off.
I'm just out.
I was told this is a one shot.
Yeah, Zardrax is just confused
I was
and
lied
happy to
to.
be here.
This 20th week, he goes, when the fuck does this one shot end? I mean, I've never played D&D before, but I don't think that's what this
I don't think this is good as long, right?
Oh, no.
God.
Dear, oh dear. So how's everyone been? It's been a couple weeks.
Let's just skip this part.
Yep, can we just get, nope.
Yeah. it's like that. It's
So
2020.
It's like
Let's
that.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose we're all ready to play a bit of D&D. Zardrax, why don't you recap what happened last session?
Oh no.
We're in a boat.
Let's play D&D.
Kipling, why don't you
literally
recap what else
true.
did happen in the last
I
session?
mean,
Sora got hit by a stick.
Yeah, I got hit
I
by a
didn't.
stick.
that is
Bullshit. I'm
Also
still
true.
mad.
Yeah.
I just remembered that and now I'm mad again.
Surprise quitting.
I'm quitting again. I quit now twice.
Double quitting.
how does that work?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out as I go.
I think it cancels out each other, so she's actually staying.
No.
Quick, find something else to quit over.
Yeah. It has to be an odd number of quits or you're stuck.
Oh dear, oh
What
dear.
else did happen?
That is literally
I
it.
don't know. Just Junior ruining all of our lives.
Oh, I know we saw
One
some
scene.
demons on the shore,
I
right?
did do that, yeah.
You did do that.
Yeah, Junior.
Did we
was
get the
very
boat
sad.
free? Or was the boat already free?
The boat was already
we,
free.
We went quite
Okay.
a way down the. Spent a couple of days sailing.
Yeah,
right?
we're like almost to Ashdale, I think.
Yeah.
But aren't they coming up out of the water too? Didn't you ruin my beautiful scene that I intentionally did to take us out of the episode by throwing in some more demons at the end?
Well,
That
about
sounds like something
that.
Kipling would do.
This is a flying
What a
fish.
piece of shit, this guy.
So,
Now I quit. That's it. Bye, everybody. It's been good.
all
God
quit
damn it.
today.
God damn it. Well, that's it, folks. Show's over. Bye.
Oh, bye.
But if you quit, then you don't get pay. Right?
Oh, fuck. All right. Wait, were we getting
Oh
paid?
no, we're getting paid.
Are you the
Wow.
only one being paid?
Noodle.
Why do you think I kept coming back for this one shot?
Wait a minute, Kipling. We need to talk.
Zardrax only gets paid at the end of the one
That's
shot.
the one shot, right?
Oh no.
Oh,
back.
For
no.
that
I'm
money.
waiting for it to be over so he can get his check.
Oh.
Well, joke's on all of you. I'm broke.
All right, then I quit.
I quit.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, well,
Me and my big
I'll
mouth.
wait.
You'll wait.
I'm
Just
very
sit here in the
patient.
Zoom call waiting.
yeah, I'll stick around until you get a paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
What is
Oh,
happening?
no.
I'm
Noodle,
not even
no.
Noodle.
gonna
The demons are
kill
back.
myself. What the fuck is happening? Why? I didn't even turn the camera off.
I gave you a
Wow,
I
virus.
just put a
hate
pic-
you.
I just put a black image over it because I know that this would happen if I turned it off.
Yeah, you did the right thing and you got fucked for it. Welcome to 2020.
I'm gonna kill
You look
myself.
fine. You look fine.
You look
You
fine.
do look good.
You look
No.
fine.
I'm
Okay.
gonna fix it.
I gave you a computer virus, bitch.
Uh-oh. Zardrak hacked your planet, Noodle.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Oh,
no.
dear. So, last session, you all started your boat journey from the fishing town of Ard down towards the port town of Ashdale in the hopes of getting yourselves some means of transport to I've forgotten the name of my own town, Evergreen Hollow.
Evergreen Hollow.
Very much. It has been one of those sessions already that I can't remember my own stuff. On your journey, Sora got hit by a low-hanging branch. You were attacked, so to speak, by a school of daggerfish. Your boat got stuck on a sandbar, and we ended the session a couple of days in. I think you were towards the far end of the second night of travel. You were surrounded essentially on either side by Nightspawn. You'd been seeing them for pretty much the entire night, popping in and out of existence here and there, some near, some far. And I knew it. And
You teed me up. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Had to.
I've got to learn to phrase things better.
It's been.
I liked when there was like 3 sessions in a row where you said 3 doors down at least 20 times every session.
Is this just the round table noodle where we just roast Kipling
Yeah.
for no reason?
Yeah.
We're just taking out our political frustrations on Kipling.
Our chat.
Hey,
Let's
you
not even
know-
be political.
Hey, you know-
Noodle's not even dealing with that. He's just mad.
I'm just jumping in.
Yeah, camera cues.
Everybody else is stressed, so I'm like, fuck it.
Oh.
Let's
Smelled
go.
blood in the water and was like,
Yeah,
"That's
right there.
it's my time to strike."
There. So we essentially closed out the session with Fallon and Bojmir taking their turns resting. Sora was on essentially lookout duty as you continued your journey, and Junior was writing a rather heartfelt letter. And while he did so, the night was quiet. The water fairly still. And other than the occasional sound of wildlife, there was nothing really around you. The silence, however, at the end of the session was broken by a sudden splash near the boat.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Okay.
Look,
Are you joking?
Yes, I'm joking. Probably
Okay,
a fucking
what-
fish or something.
Do you want to go look? I'm not looking.
I just hear it in the water, right? Like I can just look off to the side and.
You can do, yes. Please roll me a perception check as you're looking around. Okay, so you look around and it is still fairly dark. I assume, would you have had any sort of source of light, or would you have been wearing your
my glasses on.
Yeah, so that's fine.
I would have needed that while I was writing anyway.
Yeah. I think you look around, and other than, obviously, as I said, in the distance, the occasional sort of pop of Nightspawn dropping in, you don't see anything in your immediate vicinity but the sort of after ripples on the water.
Yeah, I told you must have just been a fish or something. I ain't see nothing out there.
Okay, but we're not really familiar with this place. I'm not, at least with this water. I just don't.
I mean, should
Let's
I?
just be on guard. Can we just be on guard?
Yeah, I can let the sail down, see if we can go any faster.
Okay.
And I'll start just letting the sail down, seeing if we pick up any wind.
Yeah, you let the sail down and you catch a fairly light but substantial breeze. The boat starts picking up a little bit of speed and you carry onward.
Hey, Sora, do you want to grab the thing that moves us? I can move the sail, keep it in the wind, but
Okay.
okay.
And I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and just roll me a survival check each to see how well you sort of keep the boat steady.
Medium will.
Yeah, very nice. So, I think the steering from you, Sora, is not too great. You're not slamming the boat into the sides of the riverbanks or anything like that, but you might be just swaying a little bit here and there. But Junior, you're able to sort of keep up and you're adjusting the sail quite well to compensate, and you carry on at a relatively decent speed down the river. And I think about 10-15 minutes pass and again you hear a splash nearby.
Or was that you taking a shit this time, or?
Can I quickly look and see if I can see a glimpse of whatever that might have been?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, 24.
Very, very nice. Yeah, so you look around in the sort of direction that the sound comes from. You can see again the ripples on the water from some sort of impact. It appears to be coming from a sort of nearby set of reeds. You wait a moment or so and a goose appears from within, flaps their wings, dunks their head under the water again,
But it was a goose.
cleans themselves,
I think it.
and you pass by.
It's fine, Junior.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
So you was just taking a shit then, is all.
No, Junior, it was a goose, okay? I was scared of a goose. Can we keep that between you and I?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. It's dark. I didn't know. It was hard to see. I saw what it was. It was a goose. I'll be here just steering.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Goose is a goose. At least it wasn't a cat, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. I was thinking like sea monster, but yeah.
No, because you said you was scared of a goose. At least it wasn't a cat, then you'd be a scaredy cat. I ain't got nothing for a goose, so it's fine between you and I. It's all good.
Okay, Junior. I'll just keep steering. Put my head down.
And as you do so, the area starts lightening up. The sun starts to rise over the horizon, and you can see the Nightspawn have started slowly disappearing around you as the light begins to come in. It's now morning on your third day of travel towards Ashdale.
I'm tired. It's their fucking turn to watch now, right? We watch again, I'm ready for another nap.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Ojmer. Ojmer.
What is it?
Sail the boat, I want to go to sleep.
Fine. Anything happened last night?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good. Wake up Fancy Pants for me. I need someone to keep a lookout. Boobo's been kind of unreliable recently, but I'm gonna send him up anyway.
Alan. It's gonna scratch his face lightly. Creepy. So like it's a spider or something. Gonna do the same to his neck. Alan.
Are you paying any attention, Alan?
I meditate, right? I don't sleep.
No, you're just
Yes.
sitting there.
I
weird.
100% know that she's doing
Yeah.
it.
Alan. Oh God. Oh no. Snap out of it. He's not okay. He's not responding to me. I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Okay, Alan, you are slapped.
Yeah.
You awake?
I was never not awake.
Okay. Well, be more awake than you were. You gotta look out.
Okay. Anything happen whilst we were asleep?
Nope. Nothing at all. Nothing
Right.
at all.
You okay?
Okay. I'm gonna like shove you and get wherever you were sitting or laying and just steal the warmth. But I'm like shoving you out of the way while I get.
Junior, was there anything that happened?
No, nothing.
Great. Well, we should be fine then, Bojma.
Okay, let's go.
How far away are we from Ashdale, do you think?
I would say probably another day, maybe 2.
No, that's not too shabby. Right. Well, let's go.
I don't see, using Boobo's eyes, I don't see any those Nightspawn thingies, so
But no, they are gone.
it looks like they don't like the daylight too much, which is good.
Yes.
I like feeling the sun on my face. It feels good.
Yes, we definitely have the better watch.
Yes, if they were smart about it, they would know that old Bojmir does not need the light, but
Yes.
it's okay for me. I like the sun
fine
on my
for me.
face. It feels good, yes.
Yes. But yeah, I want. Do they? What do you think happens when the light comes? Do you think they'll like die or get sent back or? What do
Yeah,
they get?
I don't know. All I know is one thing is my hands. You know, they hurt quite a bit when they're showing up.
Yes, I'm not a fan of it.
I think we should not have touched that fucking orb back then. You know,
No, but it does help know when they're coming.
this is true. This is true.
Nice little radar.
Say what?
That word. Have you ever met a paladin?
No.
They have this thing that they call it a radar. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think it's like they can feel the direction of undead around them.
Okay, so we have the radars.
Yes.
I love
They
it.
call it a radar. And,
We have the radar love.
Yes, exactly.
We've
We
got
have
this
it for
thing.
Nightspawn, but
called
we don't
the
have it be a
radar love.
paladin. Radar of love. That's what it's called. Yes.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
fine with that.
I like this.
Yes. But we don't have to be paladins to do it, which is, a bonus.
Who needs a paladin?
Nobody needs a paladin.
They cannot fight very good anyway. They have to wear the heavy armors and stuff. And
That's a very good point.
paladin.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Beholden to a god.
Right. How fast are we going, Kipling? Are we got some good speed or?
You are going fairly quick. The water itself is not running that fast, but I think I'll say we're probably an hour or so after sunup. And
Is there a tailwind?
yeah, you've got a fairly decent breeze that's
Okay.
picked up as the morning has progressed, and you're making pretty good distance.
This wind that is picking up, we should probably take advantage of it. Why don't you raise the sail and let's see if we can get some more speed.
Yes, I think I've seen Junior do it.
Should you just pull on the rope and it should raise it?
Yeah, okay.
And then just make sure you try to keep it with the most wind blowing in the sail.
Yes. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, and the sail was would already have been down from
they did that.
Junior's watch. But I'll
thought
say
they
you,
had put it
you
up.
sort of. No, he pulled it down.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah,
It was up, and then they were like, "Fuck it, let's go fast."
yeah.
Yeah.
But you start adjusting anyway and try and catch the wind. And if I get a survival check from both of you, please. Valmiira, I assume you're taking up the rudder.
Yeah.
What is my survival for?
Just to see how well you sort of manage the wind, like compensating for the sort of direction of the river. Obviously, it's not a straight line. There's bends and turns. And yeah, the both of you do a really good job. Valmiira using sort of Bubo's vision to preemptively steer the boat ready for the twists and turns of the river. Thalon, you managed to keep the sail in the sort of best angle for the most wind, and you make pretty good time. The boat continues to travel on, and you don't encounter any issues with sandbanks or anything like that. And I think a few hours pass, and I'll say that you reach about midday with no issues.
Well, it's been about, what, 6 hours?
6 hours? Yeah. If there's anything you would have done in that time, obviously let us know.
No, I was getting an idea of when we should wake them up, because we're not going to let them sleep for fucking 15 hours.
Good morning.
Okay.
Alright, so we're there yet or what? Are we there yet?
No, not there yet. We're getting
Well,
close.
far away,
If we're not there.
We're getting closer. Don't worry about it. By now, Kipling, can Ashdale be seen from Bubo's aerial view?
From Bubo's perspective, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Shit. Bubo's blind.
I will say you can see Ashdale in the distance, but I think Bubo maybe is getting distracted by some rodents, smaller birds, and isn't quite maybe looking where you want him to, so you don't really get the chance to properly judge how far away it is, but you do see signs of sort of buildings and a large opened body of water in the distance.
Okay, so at least we know navigation-wise that we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to go over the plane of attack, so to speak, one more time?
Yes, right. So we're merchants.
Did we pick fake names already, or do I have to do the Larry, Gary, Jerry, Gurgage again?
I believe you're Ellen's wife and I'm your child, and that you are
Yes.
an Evergreen Dew trader.
Yes, and Valmiira is your babysitter or
What
your
was my
carer.
name? Did I have a name?
Yes, I can't remember our names.
Oh god, I really don't think it matters. I think that's almost like just more for us than for anything at this point.
Yes,
We should have names.
we
But
should. I think that you wanted to. You didn't want to change your name. You just wanted to be Sora.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Perhaps.
do that. I'll just do that's easier.
Which is the last name's all that really matters, right?
It's not like we're doing anything exceptionally bad.
Well, we're going to steal a ship.
Well, worse things have been done.
And if I'm honest, the main reason that we're wanting to hide our names isn't for that. It's more that the princess can't track us, right?
I think she can.
Well, actually, that's a good point.
I don't think she needs our names to track us.
That's a good point. Well, doesn't really matter then, does it?
I guess not.
All right, whose last name are we using?
I don't like my name.
Well, we can't use
Definitely
mine.
shouldn't use mine.
Bershmir, what's yours?
Zavij.
That's not going to work, is it? Right, we
can
need
do
a
mine
nice...
If we want. Mine is Raydan.
Raydan?
But aren't you from,
I don't like it. I
Evergreen
don't like my
Hollow.
name. I don't like my name. I'm from... You know, where is a bird from, Junior?
Fair enough. I just recall you telling us that he was from Evergreen Hollow, in which case, potentially your
born-
last name.
I was born just outside of Evergreen Hollow, but... Yeah, you know, we shouldn't use my name.
What about, Silric?
Silric.
Elven enough, right?
Okay.
We do have one problem though. You two are elves, but Junior does not look like elf.
What are you talking about? I got pointed ears and...
But you do not look like elf.
Yeah, but I'm a kid. I'm a fat little kid.
He's a little bit on the heavier side
You
for an
look
elf,
at your
yes,
feet.
but...
You got man feet though. Look at your feet.
Do you see my mother and do you see my father?
Yes, but their feet are not fat man feet like that.
No, but my mother and father care for me very dearly and ensure that I always have enough to eat. Sometimes my fat doesn't always quite hit my bottom and instead grew my feet abnormally large. It's really weird. We've had the doctors look at it. They said I'm completely
No,
fine. It's just
This
an
is a good
abnormality.
angle, because
Doesn't work.
if anyone questions it, then they're rude.
Yes, I
And
like
then
it.
that's a good idea. It's a good plan, actually, because if anyone starts questioning us, we can just be like, how dare you? You know?
And I can kick him in the shin.
Well,
Point and laugh.
maybe.
What a kid
So-
would do, yeah?
I am the wife? Fallon's wife?
Yes.
And Junior is our son,
Yes.
and Bojmir is the nanny?
Yes, he's the nanny.
Okay.
I prefer Manny, please.
Manny. He's the Manny, because
He's the
we're
Manny.
merchants. This is the first time that Junior's been aboard our vessel,
Okay.
right?
And why are we bringing him now?
So that he can learn the trade.
We could
I
say that
get to steer the ship.
we're bringing him all around so that we can try and find a doctor to cure his condition. If anyone asks.
Yes, but then we might have to go to a doctor.
Well,
Yeah, I think
that.
I thought what we was trying to do was that you are a trader, sort of,
Yes.
Evergreen Dew, and we were trying to get a crew to help us transport Evergreen Dew from Ashdale to Evergreen Hollow. And
Okay,
then we
and-
would pay them when we was in Evergreen Hollow when we
what
exported.
is Evergreen Dew, so that if I'm asked
It's a
what I
wine.
sell, it's a wine.
Yes. Well, we're not selling it to Evergreen Hollow. We need a ship to get back to Evergreen Hollow so we can pick up a shipment and bring it to Melrin, right?
Right, we're going
Someone
to
can
Mayrin. We're
okay,
going from
Fallon, write
Ashdale
this
to
down
Mayrin.
and distribute it,
Yes.
please.
So we're going from Ashdale. We need a ship and a crew. We're going from Ashdale to Evergreen Hollow, right?
Right.
So that we can pick up a shipment from Evergreen Hollow of Evergreen Dew, which is a wine that they make in Evergreen Hollow. It's fantastic.
Right.
We're going to deliver that wine of Evergreen Dew from Evergreen Hollow to Melrin. And then once we're in Melrin, we'll get some more deliveries and take it likely to Evergreen Hollow. Then we'll go from Evergreen Hollow to Ashdale. And then vice versa. We go Melrin, Evergreen Hollow, Ashdale.
If anybody
And
asks
back and
me, I
forth.
don't know the family business, so I don't care.
Look,
Okay.
I think
Just
all
go
we need
where I'm
say
told to
is
go.
that we're-
Yes.
Well,
Normally you don't come on the boat. You're with Junior here, right?
Right, this
Back
is
at home.
correct. Yes, got
Yes.
Do we
All
have
we
like an
gotta say is
attitude?
that
Like,
we're getting
do we
some-
think we're better than everyone?
Yes, we do. We're wine merchants.
Okay, so that also plays to our advantage
It
because
does.
we don't have to be friendly and answer
Yes,
questions.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
it. So basically, just act like Talon. You'll be.
Yeah, everyone act like Fallon. Junior, what were you saying?
I was just saying it's quite simple. We're just going to Evergreen Hollow we're going from Ashdale to Evergreen Hollow to get wine, to sell it to Mayrin. We pay the crew and we sell it to Mayrin.
Exactly.
I don't even think we need to go any further than that. In fact, if we want, we can say, hey, we'll give you a ride back.
Or yes, another job on the way back as we yes.
I mean, obviously, we don't have to fucking do any of this. We just need somebody to.
Yes, we're leaving them at Evergreen Hollow now, right? And we're just leaving the ship. When we get far enough away, they won't know.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, unless we want to keep the ship. Maybe it's a nice ship.
Yes, but we have to keep a crew busy, if that's the case.
So we're stealing a ship.
Got some ways. If we actually go all the way up to Mogril, I got some ways in which we could maybe make this work.
Well, we'd have to spend a lot longer in Evergreen Hollow than the crew likely would accept, considering the fact that we're just supposed to be picking up a shipment of wine. No?
I mean, look, it's going to be a couple days at least to get from Ashdale to Evergreen Hollow by vessel. See how it goes.
So we're stealing a ship
Yes.
here
Yes.
with a crew on?
Yes.
Yes, we need a ship large enough for the ocean, which means we'll need a crew, won't we?
Yes, but what won't the crew say, hey, you're stealing a ship?
No, we're not stealing. We are procuring a ship
We're tricking them.
and a crew
And then we're just not
on the
paying?
promise of payment upon arrival.
Okay.
Yes.
And we just hope that they take that deal.
We have money for some upfront.
That's a good point.
Here's some.
So essentially we're buying a boat.
We're renting a boat, and then we're going to leave it stranded in Evergreen Hollow, and the crew can do whatever they want with it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Do I know people in Evergreen Hollow, Kipling?
I think with the previous history check, you didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I recall now.
Yeah, I think you knew of people but didn't know anybody.
I think that's how I knew what Evergreen Do was. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially you
yeah.
knew that there was traders and such that deal from there, but you didn't know anyone specifically, only that sort of one of their main exports was this wine.
Right. Okay.
And what was that god awful last name that we're going with?
Syphilis?
Syphilis. Right.
Yes,
That was it.
That's not the one. No, it was Silric.
Siluric.
Yeah.
Silric. We can take a different name if you want. It's just the first
I
other
think
name that came to
syphilis
mind.
This is
sounds
good.
prettier.
Syphilis
Does
is
sound
not
good.
what we're called.
Okay.
Lord Syphilis.
No, that's not. It's not particularly noble, is it?
I think it's very fitting. It works good. Lord Syphilis.
To be quite honest, yeah, even if we're keeping a first name, the junior works out just perfectly.
Exactly. In fact,
Junior
first
Lord
names.
Syphilis.
Little syphilis.
Little
We'll
Syphilis.
go by Lord Syphilis II, actually.
Okay. That's
I mean, I
fine.
will be taking over once this old guy fucking, kicks the can, so.
Yes.
In the next 200
I don't think that we're lords,
500
though.
years.
If we're lords, then that means that we would be known by some people.
Yeah, we're just nobles. We're just rich, and we keep to ourselves.
Yes,
But I will tell you,
we're just rich
most-
merchants.
Most people know of lords, but they do not know what lords look like. And right now, I tell you the one thing though, we do not look like lords. In fact, the two of you are the way you're dressed.
That was why we were going to we were
wanna
going
get
to buy
clothes.
clothes. Yes, in Ashdale.
Okay.
Well, me and Junior have some quite fine clothes. That's more for Sora.
I look great.
That's no,
And
I'm
I,
not going to
like-
consider that's debatable.
I do
You
this
don't.
with like my cloak, but my thumb goes through a hole that's clearly been there for years.
Zora,
So let's get Sora
you
some
look
clothes.
great. Your
No, she
clothes, on
doesn't.
the
Thank
other
you.
hand, are a little less than desired. It's time to get some new, I mean, so you should see some of the robes that they're making today are just fantastic. We'll find one that suits you perfectly.
I think
I'm
that
thinking
this suits
nice
me
black
perfectly, but if
silk.
you feel that
I mean,
should-
it does suit you perfectly. Yes, but we don't need it to suit you. We need it to suit Lady Syphilis.
you cannot laugh, Kipling. You're the DM. You gotta hold it together. If you laugh, then we're screwed. You're the anchor. Oh my god. Okay. How about this, Fallon? You can choose whatever you'd like, and I'll just wear that. Whatever you think would be the most noble.
That's what I was planning on.
Shitting platinum level of noble.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, between Thalen and I, we'll get you hooked up.
And as the conversation continues back and forth between what would be the best fit for Lady Sora Syphilis, you continue on down the river for another few hours. The sun is high in the sky. It's lovely and warm. The breeze has dipped a little bit. You're no longer traveling as fast as you previously were, and the river opens up slightly to a sort of wider body of water. Not quite so large as you'd call it a lake, but definitely larger than your average river. And it's at this point that Sora, I think maybe there's a lull in the conversation, and you start hearing splashes coming from the sort of far side of the water from you.
I will slowly look over, but I don't want to make it a big deal in case it's a goose.
Yeah,
I don't want to look like I'm scared.
Roll me a perception check.
If it's just a goose. 12.
You look over and you can see ripples on the surface of the water coming from, as I said, sort of the far side. And it looks like there's a couple of spots where something has either impacted the water or maybe breached the surface from below. But you don't see anything around you. There's no reeds or other plant life really covering anything.
Do I sense a goose?
You do not sense a goose.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not even gonna mention it because I'm so nervous that I'm gonna make a big deal out of this, and it's gonna be geese, and I'm never gonna live that down, and I know that. So I'm just gonna like not make a big deal out of it, unless like
Okay.
something hits us or something crazy, then I'll react more. But trying to play it cool.
Okay. And as you get sort of further along, the splashes happen again and again, slowly getting closer. And I think after a couple of minutes, you all start to hear these splashes.
Was somebody taking a shit back there or what?
Well, I mean, it's coming closer to us. I would imagine that I would have some, hearing it probably a little bit more. I would turn my head a little bit, both of you try to hone in and see if you could figure out what it was. Can I roll a perception check?
Supposed to be on lookout.
Yeah, Bojma, you can roll me a perception if you want to try and when you hear them. Yeah, Bojma, you, when you sort of start to hear these splashes, you listen out, and another one.
And am I able to discern if it's coming from below or from above?
From what you can gather, it definitely sounds more like something is breaching from below.
Okay.
Sort of breaking the surface of the water and dipping down.
What about the size of this thing? Does it sound like a fish size, or does it sound like a larger entity?
If you were to hazard a guess, it would sound like probably a rather large fish.
Okay. Do you guys hear the splashing? There is something that is coming from the ground or from the water line up. It is not going down. I believe it's something large. It could be a large fish, but there's sea snakes and other things in the water, so pay attention. Keep an eye out.
Could be a red snapper, boys, man. We're gonna
No,
get one
this
of
is-
those and go back.
This is large. If it's a red snapper, it's a very large red snapper.
And you'll be getting a very large reward.
I don't think we're going back
Oh,
to
in a
that town
couple
ever again.
ways.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, we could catch it. You could sell it on the market in Ashdale.
We don't have time for
Fishing
fishing.
town too.
We don't have time for this. We need to keep going.
And with that,
Just
you
keep
don't
an eye
have
out.
fishing money.
See if you can catch an image of what is coming out of the water. Keep an eye out on the water line.
Hey, do we bring the rods and the hooks and shit with us? Did we ever pick that up?
I don't
I
think
don't-
so.
I don't have it, but I would
No.
say lift the oars up out of the water though, because if it is something that can break the oars, we don't want to be without an oar. We have enough wind right now; we're okay. But if the oars break and we do not have wind, it will not be good.
No, we left it in the hotel. The hotel? The inn. Staying in a hotel. I'm used to it in Moonhaven.
All right, whatever.
Meanwhile, Junior the entire time was just laid out on like the bench, hands behind his back, no shirt on, fat just kind of splayed out, rolling off on each side. Now sits himself up to bring the oars in, and he does so begrudgingly.
Yeah, and as you do so, you sort of continue to hear the splashing of the water, and it is coming ever closer to the boat as you sort of continue on through this larger body of water.
Oh yeah, I got a fun idea. Here, Fallon, take this.
I'm gonna hand Fallon my hand crossbow, and I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Okay.
Want to do some fishing?
I don't know if drawing that much attention.
That's probably not a good idea, but it does sound fun.
Is that what we're doing now? We're just having fun? I'm saying fuck it all?
We're on a
Oh,
river.
look at
We
that.
have been for multiple days. I'm getting quite bored of it.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my bow and try to hit whatever.
I'm gonna try and shoot with the hand crossbow before
Oh,
as soon as she
Hey,
gets to get the bow out.
okay.
Ojme, we're gonna, you just keep us, going straight. As soon as something pops up out of the water, we're fucking just shooting it, because it sounds fun.
Okay, this is good. Go ahead.
All right, you just keep us straight. Don't let us crash or nothing.
Actually, no, I can't see where we're going anyway, but I can hear. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, and I will ready up also because hey, why the fuck not, right? so he's gonna turn around, still steering, but facing behind us with the Eldritch Blast ready to throw it in the water.
Okay.
Whoa, hey there, Magic Man.
If I could get an initiative from Fallon and Sora to
Yeah.
see who draws first, seeing as
Oh my
Fallon
god,
is
you
trying to do
scared
it
the
quicker.
shit out of me.
I got a 9.
I was like, watch me get an 8. Oh.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Oh
no way.
shit!
I don't know
It's
what
perfect.
would a tie
What
be.
do we do?
Highest modifier
Do
wins.
you want the real
yeah, it's-
rules or the?
We both die.
Yeah, real rules
Constitution
suggest
checks for both of
In
you.
fact,
just
I'll s-
whoever's.
it's highest dex technically,
Yeah.
or it's just you can discuss it between the players. But since both player in this instance would not be able to agree, generally you'd go to highest dex.
I'll
Why do
say
you say
instead.
that?
Yeah, I'll say instead with that, Thalon, you try to sort of spin the hand crossbow round and fire a bolt out before Sora can let loose her arrow, and they both impact the water at almost the exact same time, with a rather mighty another splash.
Have we seen this thing
Did we
break
hit
the surface
anything?
yet? Like,
Are any of you specifically looking now?
I mean,
was
yeah, we
I'm
were
reloading the hand
aiming
crossbow.
crossbows and guns
Yeah.
and bows.
That is
Yes, we-
fair. Yeah, I would say then, just before you had let loose the arrow and the bolt, that you caught a flash of green as the sort of most recent splash had broken the surface.
Well, did you hit it or what?
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and hit it.
then trying again.
11. Oh, fuck
5
off.
again.
All right. Let me.
I've
show you
only
how this
rolls
is
well
done.
against Sora. That's
Let me show you how this is done here.
be my guess.
You did. It's a 14, and you did show me how it's done.
Yeah.
And a shot rings out after a second arrow and a second hand crossbow bolt hit the water. And it's shortly after that you start to feel the boat rocking.
This is fine.
This is not good. I'm gonna. Bojmir's gonna take it and stick his hand in the water, and do a shocking grasp in water to kind of electrify it.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's
go
so
ahead
cool.
and roll that shocking grasp. And roll the damage. Just see how strong it is. Yeah, you dunk your hand sort of engulfed in this electrical energy in the water. You unleash it. And the boat stops rocking. A quiet moment passes. And all of a sudden, 4 thin, green, tendril-like appendages rise out of the water and wrap around the boat.
I'd like to cast Speak with Animals, please. May I?
You
I'd like to pull my sword out.
do so. Okay, so you can now comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the next 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna lean over a little bit and try and look at wherever I think this thing's head might be. And I'm just gonna lean over and say, hey, what are you doing?
And from below, you see a shadow start to rise. And a beaked face appears.
Ooh.
It looks up at you, and you all hear it say, in common,
You give me fish.
Okay. Why are you trying to wrap around the boat? We don't have fish inside the boat.
You hit Mogril.
Huh?
You hit Mogril.
Oh. I'm sorry. We thought that we were being attacked. Are they okay?
No. Mogril pain.
Okay, can you bring them up? Tell them to come up. We can heal them.
Mogril here.
I think he's.
Oh,
Margaret.
you? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. Can someone here? And I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on it.
before you do so, as you reach your hand out, dips under the water and reappears a few feet away, just sort of eyeing you angrily.
I'm just gonna lean over and have my hand like touching the water if I can. and just say, I understand why you're nervous. You can just come up and touch my hand whenever you feel like it, and I will heal you. I'm not going to grab you. I can help you feel better so you won't hurt anymore.
No. And shocky.
No, that was someone else's hand. I don't know how to do that.
No.
All right, everybody's hands up. You just touch her hand. And if she shocks you, you can kill us and eat us.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Do I have advantage because I'm literally using what Sora is trying to do to help aid in this?
Yes.
Oof.
21.
There's a moment of hesitation. You can see the creature is sort of, his eyes are flicking between yourself, Junior, and Sora, and then to Sora's hand. You see it sort of lower itself in the water and bob over, and it reaches out with a slightly clawed and scaly hand and touches yours with a finger, Sora.
Mm-hmm. And it's healed for 5 hit points.
Okay, and you sort of see it pull back its hand and
You give Mogril fish.
Do we have fish, guys?
I don't.
I got a couple rations.
We have food other than fish if you want to try something different.
It lives in a river.
Yeah, you do live in a river, so I'd imagine you probably don't have much food that's not fish.
Boats have big fish, juicy fish, cooked fish.
Oh, we're not a fishing boat. We're just traveling through. But we can give you something if you want.
You like shiny things?
Yes.
Pull out a copper.
Maybe some
Shiny.
go-go juice. We give him some go-go juice, and maybe he will go-go. You know.
God.
That is
I
a
don't
bad
think that's a good
fucking
idea.
I'm gonna take a ration out and just try holding whatever out to it. See if it'll eat.
yeah, and it sort of floats over and gives it a sniff. You can see sort of 2 slits across the top of its beak that you would assume would be a nose. And it backs away and
Ugh. Ah, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait,
the only
here,
food that we
shiny.
have.
Shiny.
Offering him a copper.
looks at the copper and
Useless.
How about this one?
Pull out a silver.
takes a sort of close look at it, gives it a sniff and
Useless.
If
Fuck's
I
sake.
feel like you would be a much better fisher than any of us could be.
Here's an idea. I got an idea. If you can get us a fish from the river, we can cook it for you.
That's fair.
Why does it want cooked fish?
Yeah, it's so strange that it prefers cooked fish. Are you like a human trapped in the body of a beast? Or do you just have different tastes?
People make fish better than Mogril. Use
You
tasties.
Fair
know,
enough.
it kind of makes sense. I mean, he can't cook fish underwater, so the only place he can get fishes from people that are not underwater.
It's fair.
Yes,
like
how
once
about this
you've had
deal?
it-
Makes it easier than him hunting.
Does he
Yes,
have
you
the
get the fish
sentient-
for us and we cook it for you.
Does he have the sentient capacity to know that some food tastes better than others?
I believe
It's a
so.
beast.
He is speaking a language with us. And he knows that he doesn't want Capo
I
or
think he
Silva.
can understand you, Fallon.
There's understanding and there's understanding.
Do you understand my friend here? I'm gonna look at the beast and motion to Fallon. Do you understand him?
Yes.
Do you think he's nice?
No.
Well, I've made a friend. I don't
You
like
are a
him
very,
either.
very smart. What was your name again? Mogril?
Mogril.
Mogril. All right.
What are you?
Mogril is... Mogril.
Right.
That's right.
Yes. Like
Well,
I said,
is there anything we can help you with aside from a fish?
Fish are shiny.
You saw a shiny?
No, I want shiny.
Oh, okay.
What about this one?
They got a gold piece.
Sort of looks at it, gives it a sniff, and
Ugh. Useless.
What were you saying, Fallon?
it doesn't even know what it is.
Yeah.
How? I don't believe that. You live in a river. There's fish everywhere. You can just eat those. Why are you coming to us? We don't have fish. You can look in the boat. There's no fish.
People
We're not
have...
fishing.
People have better fish. People
Yes.
have shinies.
We can show you that we don't have better fish, and we have shown you don't want our shinies. So I don't really understand what you want from us.
You have more shinies.
What kind? You don't like what we've shown you?
Like these.
and you see, it looks as if it's wearing a sort of hat of vines or seaweed on its head, and as you look closer, they sort of open up, revealing what looks like a bowl of water on its head. It sort of reaches in and pulls out what looks like a ring, holds it out in front of it, and goes,
Shinies like these. Usefuls.
What do you use that for?
Helps with things.
Well, this helps with things. You can buy you can buy a million shinies with these
You
shinies.
can buy cooked fish.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Hang on. I'll get you a shiny.
I take out a copper piece.
Hey, boy, me. I was to shoot on board, but I needed to shoot into something. Where would be the safest place to do it?
Into
Oh
the
God.
water. But I see what you're attempting. Hold on 1 second. I might have an idea with this this Mogrin guy here. Okay, I have a deal for you. So you got all those shinies in your bucket there, right? How about we make a trade for something very useful for you, so you can have all that tasty fish you want. All right, are you ready for this? I'm making you a good deal here, my friend. So I have this. I'm gonna pull out my ever-burning lantern. Say you take your fish and you put them near this lantern, and they will cook them the same way that people do. And this lantern never goes out. Watch, I'm gonna dunk it in the water and bring it back up and show that it's ever burning. See, this will cook your fish for you. So now you don't need to take from people. You just go get your fish that you normally get. You cook them and you eat them all you want. So I will give you this.
Mogril knows how to cook.
Well, then
But-
what do you need us to cook for?
People cooks foods better.
Yeah, we are not good cooks. We just put it on fire the same way anybody else does.
They have the spices. They have the fruitsies.
Ah, you
They
want
have-
spices?
they have-
Okay.
Juicy, shiny bits on the fishes.
Ah, okay, I got this for you then. Okay. Here's a new deal then. Here's a new deal, my friend. All right, so let me see your ring collection you have of your shinies. Let me
No.
see. Let me take a look
No.
at them. All right, well, I have something very good right here. I'm going to pull out my iron pot that's got the apple scraps in it that are probably kind of old now. You see this? This is the seasoning. This is the good stuff that's left over, right? This is the seasoning for the food. You put your fish in here and you cook it and it's good, right?
He leans in towards, gives it a couple of sniffs, and almost immediately backs away and
No, no.
All right, well, I can't help you then. I tried 2 things. If you don't like it, then
We've tried to help. You don't like our food. You don't like our shinies. I don't.
I can
Junior,
smell shinies. I
you
can
are-
smell
Junior-
more shinies.
You can't
Junior, you
smell
want-
any.
Show me
want-
them.
Junior, you want to make a shiny for him? I have. I will hold on to the copper piece, and you can shoot a hole through it. To
Hold on. Look. Do you mind if I just show me one of the rings that you have? I just want to show you something. And I'm just going to hold my hand out to it.
yeah, the creature sort of takes another one out of, again, what appears to be a bowl sat atop its head. It leans in, holds it out to you, but doesn't let go.
Okay. What does it look like? Is it gold or silver?
It looks like a quite ornate silver ring.
Okay. I'm just going to pull out a silver piece and say, you know that that ring, that shiny, is made out of this. They just make it hot and shape it differently, but it's the same thing.
No, these
Look at them.
shinies different shinies. Them
I think what
not
he-
useful.
I think what he is saying is he has magical rings, which we should acquire these magical rings. Don't you agree, there, Fancy Pants?
Yes.
Kipling.
Yes.
On the sides of the boats, is there like the planks would be like shaping up the side, but then would there be like a top as well?
As in like a ridge around the edges?
Yeah, like coping.
Essentially, yeah.
I'm gonna take the copper piece and set it down, and then I'm gonna grab one of my pitons and just try to hammer through the copper piece.
Before he does that, I grab him. I say, hold on 1 second before he damages both. Wait 1 second, all right?
It was just a tiny hole. Come on, not a big deal.
Every little hole counts. You know, you start hammering on the edge and the whole ship is moving, and just hold on. Hey, Mr. Mogrin, all right, I'll tell you what. We're going to go over toward the shore, and you come with us, all right? We're going to go get you some spices and get you some shinies, and then you can go on your way. How's that sound?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
And you see the green tendrils that had wrapped around the boat start to loosen slightly. But the
Alright,
boat,
so we're gonna-
the boat appears to start turning towards a nearby sandbank.
Okay, there we go. We get to the shore, and we can actually you can do your punching on land and not on our boat. You know what I'm thinking? And that way we're not stuck in the water if this guy decides to get pissed off at us or something.
Can he leave the water? Can you leave the water?
Yes.
Okay. Well then you know what? We can all be on the land and have a little cookout.
Yes, that sounds good.
I'm just gonna whisper, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing.
Don't worry about it.
Killing him.
Why? He's very cute. I'm fighting it so hard.
We're just going with it. It's just, I don't know. We'll get the land. We'll work it out. We'll fucking making it up as we go.
What's he whispering about?
What our special ingredients are going to be for the food we cook you tonight?
We each come from a different place, right? I'm from Moonhaven. Junior here is from Mayrin. We've got someone from Evergreen Hollow, and Bojmir is, well, he's Bojmir.
I'm from
Now-
Moonhaven also, but
He's
just
from a different
outside the
district.
Moonhaven, yes.
Yes, different part of Moonhaven. Now, each of our districts have our own specialties in how to cook fish, right? Different spices that we use, different cooking preparations. We're trying to decide which one we think that you would prefer, based on
We can just
what do we know
ask
about
him. Do you know what kind of
Yes.
spices you like? Or do you just like the way it tastes when they give it to you at the end?
The ones the big man has.
Who's the big man?
I don't know. Big man comes on boat.
Ah, yes, that would be Hans. We know what he likes because we had some of his stew. I
Yeah.
believe that I know where to get the ingredients for that. I'm very good at knowing. I have a very good palate. I can get you some of those spices. We can make you up some nice fish. Perhaps a fish stew if you'd like that, or just a grilled fish or whatever. However you'd like your fish to be prepared.
He's refined. You can trust him.
Yes. You can hear it in my voice.
He's very fancy.
Smells bad.
Who, Fallon?
And him.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of looks
I agree.
over at Bojmer.
Oh.
You're not
smell
wrong.
bad. What does
I mean,
he
he
smell
isn't.
like?
I think he smells the apple stuff. Hold on a second. I'm gonna dump it out and go over to the water. It kind of brings up the bowl, pot. So now my iron pot is now clean.
Smells like the bad things.
Oh,
It
you
comes
mean
at night.
Yes, okay, yes, we do not like them. We do not like them at all.
You smell like them.
Yes,
You're one of
I
them?
had the no, I touched the things and it did bad stuff to me. I don't like them either. Hey, if you do not like them and we do not like them, we could be friends,
We could fight them together.
We've killed quite a
No.
few of them, yes.
Yes,
No.
we have. We've killed a lot of them.
No. They don't come in the water.
No, we
Not
know
yet,
this
but
then.
No need to
someday they
fight.
will.
No.
Right, okay. Do you want food or not, Mogril?
Yes.
Then let's go to the shore.
Okay.
And he starts sort of almost pushing your boat towards the nearby shore. And as he does so, you can see that the sort of tendrils, if any of you look closer at them, they look almost seaweed-like. They're not actually protruding from Mogril themselves. They look like they are just coming out of the water. And as you get to land and Mogril starts to follow onto the sand, you can see that he's almost turtle-like. I'm just grabbing you a
Wait, is he a turtle
Picture.
with a beak?
now.
If we kill this character, I'm gonna cry.
We're gonna totally kill him. He's got
I definitely
he's got
wanna kill
rings.
him, but
He's got magic shit.
A little bit like that.
God.
Oh my god.
There's no way.
we can't kill him.
Where's these tentacles at?
My character would
He said
absolutely kill him.
tendrils, not
Oh.
tentacles.
But
The tentacles.
I, out of character, am having no part in this, but in character, I will absolutely slice his head off. But out of character, I just want you to know that I'm sad about it.
Look at his
And I
little
love
hunchback.
him. Yeah, he's so cute. He's like a turtle. What is he?
He's definitely a turtle.
We're gonna eat turtle soup.
Capital.
Is
turtle.
anyone actually, like, as he gets out of the water, actively trying to figure out what they are?
Yeah, I do want to know. I
Okay,
think I would probably
yeah.
know.
Roll me a
I do.
nature
I wanna
check
know.
then. Anyone that's trying to figure it out.
16.
Yeah.
I don't care about what lives in the rivers.
Bojmer, are you going by scent and figure and such? Yeah. Roll again. I'll call it disadvantage because obviously you can't actually see him fully. 17's still good.
I know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Smell it on him.
Uh-huh.
He's smelled their kind before.
So, Sora and Junior, your best guess would be you've maybe not seen turtles, but you've heard of them. And obviously the shelled back would sort of lean you more towards them being a turtle. However, the beak and water bowl on their head, you may have come across stories of kappas at some point. So you would suspect either one or the other, or a mix of both. Bojmir,
Sorry,
you
what
would...
did you call that? A kappa?
a kappa.
Can you spell that?
That's Kappa.
So how do you not know how to spell Kappa?
Yes.
I know how to spell kappa. I just wanted to make sure
Exactly.
that's actually what
It's
he
the
was
same
saying.
thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly like the Twitch emote.
Like
Okay.
King Koopa, but with an A.
King Kappa.
King Kappa.
We're just being memed at this point.
Okay, so knowing both of those creatures, do either of those creatures that I'm aware of, like, would I know kind of their demeanor, I guess? Like, would I be like, oh shit, this is dangerous? Or is it like, oh, these guys are harmless?
I think you've heard varying stories. You've heard of turtles who are sort of, they're nomadic beings. They don't really associate themselves with people that much. Whereas the stories you've heard of kappas are almost fairy tale like, in that they almost don't exist. But those that have claimed to have ever encountered one, or they know someone's friend whose aunt had encountered one, they are tricksters or thieves.
Do I know if this is a Kappa or turtle?
From what you would gauge from their sort of their scent, their figure, you wouldn't be able to differentiate between the two as much as the others. The only thing really that would give it away to you would be the sort of more consistent sound of sloshing water as they move. But you may think that that could just be you're by a river.
So now either we make our friend here a meal or not.
I mean, do we have a way of procuring a fish?
Maybe we leave that up to him. Maybe he needs to get the fish, and we will get the meal started. I mean, honestly, you know, if he's just in for a meal, I wouldn't mind having a little meal right now. Either way, you know.
Well, yes, we can
We'd
make
have
the
a dinner
food.
guest.
Yeah, why not? Hey, you know, and if he gets sleepy and falls asleep on us, then it happens.
You need fish.
Yes, my friend, if you go get the fish for us, we are getting the herbs and spices for a great meal.
We could
Can you
make a
get-
few different options too. That way, if he likes one spice more than the other,
Yes.
you can have like a flight of fish.
Fish don't fly. They swim.
No, it's a
Yes, they
just
do swim.
like a large selection, like a few different flavors.
Mm.
You know?
Okay.
Okay.
And you
All
see...
right, I'll start a fire.
Yeah, you see Mogril as you do so, sort of turn around. He walks towards the edge of the water. And after a couple of minutes of him just standing still, you see the almost weed-like tendrils shoot out of the water towards him. And they dump 4 or 5 rather large fish at his feet. They appear to have been almost speared by these tendrils. He bends down, picks them up, walks them over, and dumps them in front of you.
Fish. You cook.
Yes, yes.
All right, there we are. Fire is prepared.
Yes, and
Doing that in the meantime.
we'll gather some herbs. I'm gonna go hunt around for some herbs and spices to add to this concoction that we're gonna make.
Okay, and as you prepare to gather some herbs and spices and cook Mogril some fish, that is where we will go for a break. So we'll
I
have...
love him so much, and I'm feeling so much guilt. It is immeasurable, the guilt
I
I'm
just can't wait to
feeling.
kill him.
I'm fully expecting that I'm going to be sitting there like having a tea party with this thing, and I'm not going to realize that walking up behind it slowly is just Stalin with like a great axe. Just chop his head off mid-fight.
How big is he, by the way?
He is about 5-ish foot, roughly.
Okay,
I
so he's
love
not
him.
So he's
tall of a
not
guy.
huge, but he is very broad and muscular.
Yeah.
And he's got a
Doesn't
shell.
help when you're getting stabbed with a rapier.
Yeah, right in the neck.
Yeah, right in the neck.
We're awful. We're bad.
He tried to. He's like threatening us to make
Yeah, but
him a meal.
I think he's just kind of dumb.
Yeah, and we are kind of evil, and he's full of magical rings.
Yeah, it's like if you feed a stray cat and then like the third time it comes back, you just fucking
You kill it.
shoot it. Like what?
And steal its rings.
Look, bitch, you know I was the
Fancy
snake.
ring though
You,
doesn't
you,
mean
you
he's.
kill it and you steal its magic items. Is what
Yeah,
you do with the
but
cat.
okay.
Know that
That's
they're
a fair
magical?
point.
They were
Fair
only
point.
described as ornate.
Doesn't matter.
Said no, he specifically did say that
They do special
they're-
things.
They do special things
Yeah.
because when I said like, well, it's the same. Like that's just a silver ring and this is silver. It's the same thing. He was like, no, these do things. These are
Okay.
useful. They
Yeah.
they do special things.
He wants Bosmir's
yeah,
ring.
I'll
He's
slit
not
his
getting
throat.
Bosmir's
Yeah, he's not
ring.
getting my fucking
We're
ring.
killing him. We're selling his magical ring so that we can buy Sora a nice dress.
Oh god,
All that
it's like a blood diamond.
Yes, it is exactly blood time. We're killing a kappa to buy you a dress, Sora.
all that
I don't want to
and
be a
more
part of it.
after the break. 5 minutes, folks. Grab yourself a drink, stretch your legs. We will be back very soon. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you after the break. Bye.
Say it in greater detail.
Okay, so here's a head bowl.
Oh
He has a head bowl. So
You know
we're
what bowls are
thinking
for?
is we're gonna cook him up and put his stew made of him into his own.
Yeah, so we're gonna
head bowl.
cook him in the big pan that is his shell, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna like eat him out of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just sip that out of his own head bowl.
Sip it
You
out of
guys
his
are
head
monsters.
Sip
guys
it
are
out of my head bowl,
actual
daddy.
Monsters.
Hey, wait, is the river freshwater or
Made
saltwater?
us.
Fresh.
All right, well, we gotta find some
Exciting.
salt then
Why?
Dora has some.
to season him. Of
That's
course.
fair. That's fair.
Did you know that did you know, hold on, this is very important, Kipling, and I don't mean to cut you off like that, but did you know that there are some bears that their meat, they eat so many blueberries that their meat tastes like blueberries and their meat is like a dark blueberry blue color?
I did not know that.
And the
Isn't that wild?
snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah, and the schnozberries taste like
They
schnozberries.
do.
That is pretty cool, to be fair.
It's wild. It's morbid as hell, but it's cool to think about.
Stay tuned for more bear facts.
That's the only thing I
In
add.
fact, I will give you inspiration for that bear fact.
That's all I have to do. I'll come with a bear fact every time.
She adopted 2 bears, actually.
That
Does she
is
get,
true.
Like, 2
Yeah.
more points of inspiration for that?
Yeah, I'll get them for the next 2 weeks. I'll get.
But she only did it so she could eat them later on, so it tastes like blueberries. Inspiration for that.
Crikey.
Yeah, that they sent it. They just, I adopt the bears and they just send me
The
a
meat.
refrigerated box of their
The meat
and
afterwards.
I'm like, no,
Oh,
that's not what I meant.
dear, oh,
Couldn't quite make it. We're really sorry.
There was
Their
a
meat is delicious,
miscommunication.
though. Oh no, we thought you paid for the meat. Do you know what site you ordered from?
Oh God.
whoops.
Whoops.
Barelylegal.com.
Oh my God. Kipling's gonna kill us.
And swiftly
All right.
moving on, you are beginning to prepare to gather some herbs and
Supplies to eat this turtle.
spices so
Yes,
that you can
herbs and
season
spices.
what Mogril assumes is the fish that he's caught for himself for you to cook, but what may or may not be turtle kappa thing stew.
What kind of fish did he catch?
Ooh, let's have a look.
Okay, really, I mostly care about, did he catch any red snapper?
He
Or what I assume would be a red snapper. Because I don't actually know if I know.
caught what appears to be just 2 generic river trout, a couple of rather large, possibly carp, and what you may assume to be a red snapper. It's definitely a red looking fish, although all of them are slightly covered in their own blood, so it could just be staining from that.
Hey, boys, man. I'm glad he got you a red snapper.
I told you we're not going back to that village, so it does not matter, does it?
Just saying.
Help me look for a
Like one of the scales.
something that our friend might go to
Mother.
sleep with. You know, help me find some herbs that might, so he gets to take a nice nap.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Do I look like the kind of fucking guy who can find herbs?
I don't know. I go by smell. I don't know what they look like. So just point me towards some different foliage around.
All right. Well, perhaps you talk to Sora or to Thalen, and I'm gonna kick back by the fire.
Yeah, I'll do it myself. So I'm looking for something that might cause sleepy time.
Ooh.
Okay, something that may cause sleepy time. You look around and you do see various different sort of flowers and such around you. Do you have any sort of proficiency or knowledge in apothecary?
I don't
or
believe
potion
so.
making.
Let me see. My character sheet closed out a second here. Hold on. I accidentally closed it. No. The closest thing I have is Arcana.
So you don't have any proficiency in like potion making and stuff like
Nope.
that. No. I even on that 17, then I don't think you would know specifically what to look for to make a sort of sleeping drug. But there is plenty of flowers and herby-looking plants.
I'm just gonna grab them all. Fucking grabbing everything because I know I'm not eating this shit. So if we kill them off poison, then oh well.
I'm just standing there when you come back with a bottle of red wine and a bottle of white wine going like, should we put this in? I don't know. I really don't know what we're doing, but we don't have a plan.
Yes, we should put that one in.
Both of them. Put them both in there.
Right here.
Okay, I just start
Not with the
dumping.
glass.
Just white and red wine. Ew.
I will have ritually cast Unseen Servant by this point, and I'll just Sora, you can just stop and let my servant do that.
Oh, my apologies, sire.
Yes. Well, no, you can sit down and enjoy the festivities if you'd like. You
Oh, the
don't need to-
festivities?
Yes.
The plotting of...
Plotting of what? We're just going to have some nice dinner. Are we not?
Lovely dinner.
Yes.
It's going to taste so great.
Yes, I cannot wait. I haven't eaten a good meal in, well, since we were at Hans's house.
As salty as the tears that would be shed.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I'm just awkwardly looking around, trying not to make eye contact because I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I feel real weird.
Yeah, Mogril kind of
Feel like,
plods
well-
over and
Is the fish ready?
Yeah, just relax. Kick back, enjoy yourself. Just tell me, Mogril, you like we born and raised inside the river?
I'm basically just trying to chat him up while they're doing
So I'm taking
their
the
other stuff.
taking the
that's
pot
fine.
full of all the herbs and the fish, and I'm putting it on the fire now and letting it kind of start cooking. The random hodgepodge of herbs that I have no idea what they do, so I guess we'll find out.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and then Junior Mogril sort of
Margaret lives in river, moves around, born in far away.
Born far away.
Yes,
How far away? Do you know what it's called?
just river.
Just in the river, but somewhere far away.
Yeah,
You like hatch out of an egg, that kind of thing?
maybe.
How old are you, Mogril?
I don't know. Old, young, both.
I mean, like, how many seasons have you, how many winters have you seen? How many times has the river frozen over on you?
Many.
Many, like more than 50?
Yes,
Oh, wow. Wow, so, are you considered, like older than other of your kind, or you, like still young in your prime?
don't know.
You never met another one of your kind?
No,
So no wife, no kids, nothing like that?
no.
You got any friends?
Birds, fish.
Wait, the fish are your friends, but you eat the fish. You kill your friends?
Sometimes.
I mean, I guess maybe that's like humans too, you know? Sometimes, we're friends, but bad things happen, you know?
I haven't eaten any other human.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm not eating other
Yes,
humans.
I don't
but,
eat the people either.
Yes, I have never eaten one of my friends.
For
Junior. That's-
fuck's sake, I've never eaten them. I said sometimes they get killed. If our friend here wishes to eat his friends,
Yes.
that's his own prerogative.
Is it?
I
Kipling.
mean, it's up to him. Are you friends with the fish? Are you a turtle?
You saying that to Mogril?
No, I'm saying to Thalon.
Oh, okay.
I'm not friends with a fish. No, I.
Exactly. So
They're
you
not
don't understand
smart.
how that relationship works. You are friends with the fish, Mogril, but sometimes that's the way that fish and not to be mean, but what are you exactly? A turtle or something?
Margaret.
Oh, well,
Yes,
I mean,
we've been
maybe
over
that's the way
this.
that Mogrils and
Yeah,
fish
we did try
work.
to figure this out, Junior, and it was.
Kipling, can I be
and
doing like an Arcana check maybe to see if I can figure out if whole person will work against this creature? Is he humanoid enough?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
So like 9, easy.
I mean, it's got 2 arms and 2 legs like a person, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
All right, well, the food is ready. Here you go, Morgan. Eat up. Enjoy yourself.
we're sure that it's dinner time.
It's delicious. It'll be great. It smells good. And unfortunately, I'm quite full, and he's the guest of honor, so he must eat it all. Here you go, my friend.
Take some.
No, I think this is for our guest. This is not for you.
Roll me, Bojmir, a D20, just a flat D20. Let's see how good this meal is.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Seems pretty good. Yeah, and Mogril sort of walks over and... What exactly have you prepared? Is it just like a stew? Have you grilled the fish?
Yeah,
or...
no, it's pretty much a stew. It's all the fish. I've deboned them, stuck them in there, and put all the herbs I could fucking gather, not knowing what they really were.
Okay, yeah,
It's
so...
the poison ivy in there.
We're lucky.
Yeah, so Mogril sort of walks over, gives it a sniff, and...
Smells like the big man's food. Yes.
Yes, it is like Hans' stew. It is very similar. I know Hans. It is like his stew.
So we were just there. We ate it. We got his recipe off of him.
And he takes the pot that it's cooked in and starts to chow down. And it is not pleasant. He is guzzling down this soup ridiculously fast. There is slurping, there is spillage of the soup all over Mogril and the floor. And after a couple of minutes or so, he dumps the pot down and...
Yes. It's good. More.
I was afraid you were going to ask that.
Is there like a bigger fish, like a giant one? That way you don't have to catch multiple. You could just make like one giant fish. I don't know how big the fish get here.
Fish aren't big.
Okay.
Need a lot.
Okay. And you're still hungry, or do you just liked the way it tasted?
It's good. One more.
Okay. But your stomach isn't growling.
I'm not full.
Okay. Well, guys, I mean, we can make more.
What do we get out of this deal?
I let you go.
You are not holding us here.
You don't have to give me
If-
shinies.
We don't have to give you shinies in the first place.
You should.
Why?
And maybe you should give us shinies since we are making you good meals.
No,
Why should we give you shinies?
so you can go.
But
I'm gonna start tuning my violin.
if... Okay, let's say that we just left right now and didn't give you any shinies. What would happen?
I stop you. Like before.
Okay, but we gave you a nice fish dinner. Is that not enough?
One more.
Well, listen, now I'm getting hurt because I thought we had a great meal together. I thought we were becoming friends, maybe. I thought we had a nice time. We spent a long time putting this meal together for you. And I feel like you're not appreciating that.
But when you go, no more. Want more.
Well,
You make
Yeah?
more, then go.
That sounds reasonable to me. We leave him
Okay.
a pot of stew,
That's
and then we
fine.
leave. Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay, go get the fish. I will get the same herbs I got last time.
You know, I will say I'm not shocked that you don't have many friends, and I'm gonna walk off and start gathering herbs.
And Mogril again goes to the shore. Stands there for a couple of minutes or so until you yet again hear
What a
the
selfish prick, this guy.
vines.
Yes, I'm going to put him to sleep.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's
I'll
okay.
tell
You
you
guys
what.
continue.
This better be the last time. I'm already at my end. If it was not for Figment paying attention right now, this guy would be done. But Figment does not like it, so I will be nice.
You guys know if he's a
So Finn will,
humanoid?
like turn around and close his eyes, you know.
Would I know if he's a humanoid?
On your nature checks previously,
I'm just trying to determine if I put him to sleep or brutally paralyze him.
I
Paralyzing
will
easier to kill. Sleep, you only get
just-
one hit.
double check.
Is that still the plan? If he said that if we feed him again, he'll...
I don't think that he plans on letting us leave.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
I
how
think he's
about...
given more than enough reason
What
for
if
us
we
to kill him.
don't do anything until... How about we compromise? And if we give him more food, and then at the end of that, he says, okay, I want more again, and he pulls the same shit, then sure.
I have a question, Zora. Do you want a nice dress?
Yeah, but...
Do you
Alan,
want a
he's-
believably nice dress?
First off, I think I look okay, and I don't know what you have against...
We can
What
get
I'm
you
wearing.
your clothes repaired as well with the money.
Yeah, but what if we... Let's say we do. Let's say we tear him in half.
Yes.
And then we take all these rings, and it turns out that they're not magical.
And we still
Well,
have rings.
well,
And we
here's
have
the
this
thing, though.
creature that we can sell.
And he has been harassing Hans, and he stopped us. So I don't like the bullying. He's basically forcing us to cook for him. I don't like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
letting
think
it
he
go.
has
I'm gonna
any-
leave it up to you guys. But right now, like I said, if it was my call, he'd be done. Fallon could kill him, and I would not
This
care.
is actually for the greater good if you think about it. These rings, how many of these do you think belong to Hans's wife? Dead wife?
Or people in general. He's taking from other
The
people.
town, he's stealing from other people, he's taking their livelihoods, their food.
He is a bandit.
That's a fair point. I know that I'm biased because I like creatures better than people, and
If
I'm
we
aware
kill
of
him,
that.
I understand your... If we kill him, we haven't stolen this boat. We've done nothing illegal. We accepted a job from Hans, that was to kill this friend. And so we do so.
This is true.
We perform the task that we were asked to perform.
There would be honor in that, which maybe I could lever against Figment. So there's a point there. That is good. We are fulfilling what we said that we were going to do.
So my question, brutally paralyzed or put to sleep?
Put to sleep.
I like the paralyzed thing, but if we can get away with sleep and maybe take the rings from him. But no, here's the deal, though. What if he wakes up and he comes for us? He was able to catch the boat before.
Well, I meant put to sleep and then kill in his sleep.
He's gonna kill him either way is his plan. He just meant which one should he do first? Should he first
let's at least
paralyze
give
him
him
and
a-
then kill him, or first put him to
Yes.
sleep?
I say paralyzed and kill him, but No, put him to sleep then kill him, but let's at least give him one last meal, though.
Yes, that's fair.
Okay.
Hey, I think after you put him to sleep and go to kill him, we should all just do it all together right at once. Make it quick for him.
I'm not having any part in it.
I will do that. That is a good
I'm
idea.
fine with you doing it. I'm gonna feel bad in my little heart for a while because I do like him, and I kind of like that he's a bit of an asshole. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but you can do it. I just don't want to really.
It is his most endearing feature. I will give him that.
Yeah, why is that? I kind of like you
know.
too, and you're an absolute ass.
Yes.
Why am
That's
I
a
like
problem.
this? It is a problem.
Is he coming?
Oh, there he is now.
Yeah, I'd say at this point you will have you'd have heard the sort of splashes from the river, the sort of wet slap of fish hitting sand, and you see Mogril sort of start approaching you. From your previous question, Bojmir, no. From your previous nature check, you would gather that they're not technically considered humanoid, despite the 2 arms and 2 legs appearance.
And so during that conversation, when he asked that question, I would have told him that at that time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and so Mogril
Sleep is the only
approaches,
answer.
dumps 3 or 4 much larger fish this time, and
All right, we're good to go, and I'm gonna start cooking it up the same way I cooked it for the last one.
okay, and as you do so, roll me another flat d20 to see how good this one is. Whew, brilliant. Yeah,
Fucking delicious.
as this one starts cooking, even you
Bobby
guys
Flay.
even you guys catch a whiff, and it makes your mouth water. You want to try this one? Obviously, it's up to you whether you do or do not. You cook it up
Do you
for
like a little song whilst you eat? I think it goes down better.
Song?
A little ditty. And the violin.
Play us some music. Come on now.
I don't think he's heard. Have you never heard music?
Don't know.
Okay, well, just listen. And he'll play.
Start
Okay.
playing a little song.
It just makes you feel nice. There's not like a meaning.
It helps the food go down. So you
Okay.
can eat more.
He starts tipping back the stew once again as Thalon begins to play his violin. And are you doing anything particular with that?
Casting sleep, yeah.
Casting sleep. Go ahead and roll.
At level 2.
Ooh.
Or 35 hit points.
Watch him have 100 hit points.
5 hit points. Is a creature that you cast this on aware that it's being cast on them?
I assume if they're intelligent enough, yes. But he doesn't know what music is. So
But
Yeah.
it may know what magic is.
it may.
He could just be sheltered noodle, okay?
That's fine.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't even know what he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
That's just Figment coming out of the void for a second. He just pops his head in. Just tears a hole in reality.
Look at that, Bojmir. We got Figman's blessing.
You're gonna die, turtle. No.
Okay, yeah, you sorry, you start playing a little ditty on your violin, and Mogril, after a couple of seconds, lowers the pot and
What'd you do?
It's music.
Sing a song.
Why magics?
I'm a bard. That's what we do. It helps to rest and relax. Put your body at ease whilst you eat your food.
Stop it.
Yeah, play
Okay.
something different. I didn't like that one either. I'm kind of on their side. Play something with a little more... What do you want to hear? Something a little more energetic or something relaxing?
Nothing. No magics.
No magics.
We can all just sing.
No.
Okay. Do you just would like to eat in silence and
Yes.
stare at each other? Okay.
No
Different,
All right, well, I'm
different
gonna take care of
cultures.
myself while you do that. Then, and
I'm gonna load up my empty chamber with some gunpowder and a sling bullet.
I hear some there's a bird in the distance that it's a very specific type of bird that I've been looking forward to seeing, and I've yet to see one in the wild, so I'm gonna go look for that bird and I'll be back.
Are you sure you don't want to hear a different song, perhaps?
I'm sure.
And
I'll be back. And I'm gonna just walk
hesitantly,
away.
and hesitantly eyeing each of you, Mogril turns back to the pot and continues to eat. A couple of loud slurping moments pass.
Mogril, let me ask you a question.
Puts down the pot.
What?
So you have lots of shinies there. Where did you get all those shinies from?
Some found, some given.
Given like the same way you wanted the shinies from us?
Yes.
So you pull over the boats and say, "Give me fish, give me shinies," huh?
Sometimes. If
how
Margaret's
many-
hungry.
How many times have you done this? Would you say more than 5?
Yes.
That's a lot of times that you are forcing people to get you fish and get you shinies. That doesn't seem very nice.
Margaret only ask.
The same way you asked us where you stopped our boat, and then you would not let us leave without giving you more food.
You hurt Margaret.
You were coming to our boat.
No. You hurt Margaret, so Margaret grabbed boat.
well, Sora helped, didn't she? Made it better.
Yeah.
The waters were surrounded by those night demons that you so wisely pointed out earlier as well. We thought perhaps some of them had grabbed onto our boat. They'd learned to swim during the night. Understand? We can't just allow that to happen. We know that they will kill us if we don't get the opportunity to kill them.
They don't come when sky is light.
Well, we had not been aware of this fact. Thank you. I'd like to be looking for a weak point,
Ooh.
like where I think that
My
would be the
God.
Roll
most effective point to.
roll me and I would
Can I instead use the cantrip True Strike?
yes, you can do.
Yeah, it's usually lasts for 1 round, but basically just gives me insight to their defenses.
So you stand and point a finger at Mogril.
I don't stand. I sit there still, and I just kind of go. I just kind of like.
Just casually in the conversation. Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow you to do that. Yeah, you sort of gather your senses and sort of tune in to Mogril's presence, and you would get the feeling that the sort of skin on his neck appears a lot more flexible than elsewhere. He seems to have quite a lot of movement range there, whereas his arms and legs appear to be more toughened. So if you were to hit anywhere, the neck would probably be your best bet. Second to that, if you can get maybe the soft sides of his waist. Otherwise, the sort of chest and stomach area seems to be almost plated in a sense. Kind of how turtles have a part of their shell across their stomach. And of course, the back is covered by a shell. So I would say, yeah, soft side of their waist and their neck would be the weak points, so to speak.
Seeing him point his finger, I'm gonna get up and kind of test the waters here. Like, okay, looks like you are done eating. I think it's time for us to be going now, right, guys?
Yeah,
You don't have a problem with that, right?
Sort of looks at the pot and
Sounds like you want more, Mogril.
No. I can keep.
The pot?
you
No,
can see
this is my pot.
it's still half full.
No, finish it up. We're taking the pot with us.
No. I keep. For
Just
later.
stand up.
For when
I'm
you're
gonna slowly
gone.
walk up to him and say, look, my friend. Let me ask you something. And as mid talk, I'm gonna grab his neck and do a shocking grasp on his neck.
Okay.
As soon as I see him walking towards him as well, like I said, I'm going to stand up and then slowly walk towards him.
Had
He's,
enough of
putting
his
his arm
shit.
around him and
As
get ready to stab through the side, just straight through with my rapier.
as
Be
you
aiming for inside of his mouth as he opens. Is when I want to fire and shoot.
okay, so
Sora wants to cry.
Sora wants to cry. So I will say that Bojmir will be there. Sorry, you said you sort of walked away previously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just walked into the woods a little bit. Like I can definitely still look around a tree and see them.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
far
That's
enough
fine.
away that I'm not obvious, so he doesn't see me, and I'm gonna be looking up like I'm looking for a bird.
Just imagine he looks like a devil
Yeah.
and not a turtle.
Okay.
He's been a dick.
He has been a needy little fuck.
He's a piece of shit. Kipling wants us to kill him.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Okay, Bojmir, roll me your shocking grasp. Very, very nice.
Can I argue for him? He has to have advantage, right? There's no way this turtle guy sees that he's gonna grab him by the throat until he does it.
I mean, he was approaching him intimidatingly, but I will give you
No,
advantage
it's
on
totally in disguise. My friend, very welcoming.
that.
Like, look, come on. Let's all talk this out. Boom.
Roll
do you
a
think arguing over a pot, like the next logical step is I'm grabbing you by the throat to lightning strike you?
I mean, you've been a bit aggro
Nothing
towards
but
him.
kind to him.
We have been nothing but kind to him.
I made him two
different-
dynamite meals.
Right.
You had agreed to let him keep some, and now you're saying, no, that's my pot, you can't keep it.
No, I said he's got to eat it all. We're taking the pot with us.
The agreement was that you'd leave him
did
some
say
soup
we'd let him.
before
That
you
was
left.
his agreement.
Yeah, I never agreed to that.
Well, he didn't know you didn't agree to that. I tell
Well,
you
he
what,
didn't
like that.
roll me a performance check to see how well you act friendly towards him.
I did a fucking great job. That's how well.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you advantage on that shock and grasp then. See if you get a crit on it. Or higher than a 20.
No.
Nah, it's still a 20.
That's
That's
all I was
fine.
trying to argue for was to see if he got the crit.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so you reach out, you grab Mogril by the throat. Please roll me the damage of the shocking grasp. As that happens,
How?
The worst
it's just a
possible
DA,
damage
yeah.
you could have gotten.
Well, he
The
could have
best
got
I
a
got
1.
was 8. It was an 8.
Well, at this point, there's no difference.
No.
There is no difference.
Okay.
It's a principle.
Could have been a 4, Zardrax. Could you imagine if you got a natural 1 and then just rolled, or I'm sorry, a natural 20 and then just rolled 2 1s?
2, yeah.
Like how shitty that would be.
And as this happens, I think almost the instant that the sort of lightning goes off, you hear Mogril sort of let out this almost guttural screech, and behind you, you hear a swirling in the water. And I will bring you over to this map. Meow.
Oh, this map is gorgeous.
If roll 20 would behave.
Oh my god, look at our little boat.
There we go.
Well, it's a good thing we pulled over, huh?
There we go. So, from here, I will just grab all of these and add a turn order in.
He's summoning creatures from the deep right now.
Maybe.
We get a surprise round.
How those swirls represent?
Yes, you will get a surprise round. So if everyone just clicks their token, rolls
I
the
fucking-
initiative.
Yep.
Fallon, how is this possible?
I don't know. This is what we do. This is. I'm an assassin. You're a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Valmiira is a good guy. Well, was a good guy.
It was. I got my
I thought
limits.
Figman wouldn't like this, and you're just you're
Yeah,
the one who
you
first
know what?
walks up and
I
smirks.
I was gonna fight it until he said about we had a job to do.
We had a job,
and-
yes. My job here wasn't to convince any of you to kill. It's not even to kill this fucking thing. It's to convince Valmiira that there are two sides.
And technically, we're doing what we said we were gonna do.
Technically, we're doing the
get
good thing.
Get the beast.
It might benefit us, yes.
That is fair, actually. So see, Figman shouldn't be upset at all.
No,
Not to mention, there's a certain point where you get pushed, and that's why I asked the question about the how many rings he's taken. So he's a thief. He's taken from people, essentially blackmailing them, forcing them to do things. So he's done enough bad stuff that it's justified. We got to
He's
put a stop
so
to this
cute, it
terror.
almost makes it okay.
We just don't look at him as a turtle. Look at him as a demon doing it. If it was a demon doing it, would we have fed him twice? No.
Does he sound and look as cute as a demon, though?
He sounds like Kip Kip.
I'd
He
kill
does
Kip
sound
Kip.
like Kip Kip, which
Makes me
is
wanna
why I
kill him
kinda
even
don't
more.
wanna kill him.
Gifts.
Well, he only
Yeah,
got
all
a
the
10,
fish.
so we're all fucking slow as shit on this beach.
I don't know. Sora might get
Is
300.
Sora in combat?
Sora's
I thought
not
that
here,
she
she's
just
not
walked
rolling.
off. Yes, she's
Okay.
not joining in.
I will add Sora's turn afterwards then.
Well, I don't.
But if she joins in,
If
then
she joins
would.
in, yeah. Okay.
Yes, but she, yeah, but she
So,
didn't want to.
I will give you all a surprise round, starting with Junior. Valmiira, I'll count this shocking grasp as yours.
And boom.
A
You get an advantage,
shot.
don't you, as a surprise?
Hmm?
Is a surprise not advantage?
I think it is. Hang on.
Yes, with
Yes.
your
Alright, then,
class, I think, right?
Boom.
Oh, Philip.
Oh, wait. Hold on, though.
Do you get an instant crit as
I do. If I hit on surprise, it's a critical hit.
Yes.
It's a 12 a hit, though.
A 12, unfortunately, is not a hit. A shot rings out, and you see.
Can I use my inspiration?
You already have advantage, I'm afraid.
So that
You
okay.
cannot have double advantage with inspiration.
Yes, with inspiration specifically. There are other methods.
Yeah. So, Valmiira, you have shocking grasp. Mogril. Fallon, it is your
Yes.
turn to.
I'm going to
something.
walk over here. And I'm going to stab him through the side in the fleshy zone, all the way through, ideally. I would get advantage because of my true strike, I believe, still. Yes?
Yep.
And I'm going to attack with my rapier. I forgot to take advantage. What is happening here, there? Is a 15 a hit in the fleshy zone?
A 15 is a hit in the fleshy zone.
Thank you. In the fleshy zone, yes. And then that is 12 points of piercing damage. I forgot to my sneak attack, so it's a d6. That's another 3 damage. And I would also like to perform my defensive flourish as I do so, as I pull the rapier back out and spin it around in the air and just stare at him and smile.
Okay, and remind me what defensive flourish does. It adds to your
does.
AC, doesn't
It
it?
adds to my AC and to the damage. So if I roll my Bardic Inspiration dice, which at this point in time is still a d6, I believe. Yes, at 5th level it changes, but so it's a d6. So it does an additional 6 damage and
Very
increases my
nice.
AC by 6 for the duration, which
Very-
is until the start of my next turn.
Very, very nice indeed.
Yes, so I do 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I will say at this point, sorry, you have heard the revolver go off, and such is Bree back.
No.
No,
I think
I
she
believe she
knows
said that
we're
she-
going
she
to
knows,
kill him.
yeah.
Yeah, she
that's
left
fine.
because she didn't want to kill it with us.
Right.
Yes,
That is very fair.
She said she was sitting behind a rock swearing to herself.
yes. Which is
Okay.
fine.
So that
Business
moves
isn't for
us
everybody.
to the turn order. As Mogril ducks down and
He's not a duck, he's a camper.
sprints into the water. They have nimble escape, and so they
She does, yes.
disengage and jump and submerge themselves roughly about here in the water. You can see them sort of, they float to about head height. From here, inside the swirling pools of water, you see those familiar sort of green kelp-like tendrils start to raise up, one in each of those pools. And the one from the furthest left.
He lied to me. He's got friends.
Does he?
Now I'm mad at him.
See, another reason why we had to kill him.
Let's see who this
He
hits.
lied to me. I'm really going to be upset. I will go full bore on this boy.
So, the
Ban
pool
'em.
on the far left whirls up and appears to spit what appears to be a watery substance. And it hits, or attempts to hit, Junior, Bojmir, and Fallon. What are each of your ACs?
Current AC is 23.
14.
16.
I only do it to see Phil's reaction because I know how much he hates it. And Phil, I could
Incredible.
increase it.
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
It is completely and utterly disgusting, you're correct.
Do you know
So,
Shield is a bard too?
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Yes, you get proficiency with shields as a part of the
No,
sword.
I mean the reaction shield.
Oh, no, I don't have it. I don't know if I can take it. I don't think so. But that would be fucking amazing.
so for the record, Fallon, that is a massive miss. Bojmir, you said yours was 14.
Yeah.
You take a rather painful strike of water to the face as this hits you for 8
It's
bludgeoning
water.
damage. It is thrown
Good
at
Lord.
a very high velocity.
Ever heard of gravity?
Junior, for the record, this misses you. And
Sniper rifle of water guns.
y'all never played Pokemon.
Pokemon.
They use water guns all the time.
I'll use the physics on this shit because of how far away he is. He's like 40 feet away. Plus the gravity, he's gonna do like 2 points of damage.
Unfortunately, he rolled 8 points of damage. And that will be Mogril's turn.
So he just has a head sticking up out of the water.
At the moment, yes, he is just sort of sticking up, head up.
I'm curious if I blow this all right now.
Blow it.
I mean, what do you think I should just fucking go ham on this guy or what?
Yes. My face is broken from his stupid water beam.
All right, fuck this guy then. I'm gonna fan the hammer.
Okay.
17 is the first one.
17 makes it, breaks it. Roll the damage.
Oh, probably because he's in the water. All right, that makes more sense. Hold on, I want to see if I get bullshit with this or not. I don't think I do. Okay. Okay. 13 points of piercing damage for the first one.
Very
Second one,
nice.
16 to hit.
16
-1.
is not a hit, I'm afraid.
Third one, it's 10 to hit.
Not a hit.
Fourth one is a 15.
15 is not a hit.
And the fifth one is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so one hit out of it, and I'm gonna bonus action use my hand crossbow.
Okay,
Do I
go
not have
ahead.
your hand crossbow?
What?
Do I not have your hand crossbow?
Fallon does indeed
That
have
was
your hand
ages ago.
crossbow.
Would you have not given it back to me?
I think I would have given it back to you. Yeah.
I mean, this was when we were in
Yeah,
the
it was
boat,
on the
still
boat,
talking
yeah.
to him.
Yeah. I have no need for it.
I'll be fair, Kipling. Am I allowed to have my hand crossbow back and all of that downtime?
Roll me a d20. 10 or above says yes, you got it back. Let's let the dice decide. You got it back.
Yeah, I have it back. Bonus action hand crossbow.
Go ahead.
It's a 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
6 points. So I do a total of 19.
Very nice. As your multiple shots in succession ring out, striking the water, you hear a sort of yelp of pain from the first one. The rest don't seem to garner the same reaction. You quickly lift up your hand crossbow, fire a bolt, and again you hear a yelp from Mogril as the bolt appears to strike them, even through the water. Anything else on your turn? Any movement, etc.?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get over to like right here, middle of my turn.
Okay. Okay. Ojmer, is your turn.
All right. Kind of pissed off about what happened. Bojmir is going to do a little Toll the Dead on his ass.
Very nice.
Very nice. DC 13 whiz.
And it's going to be the second number because he's taking damage.
Yeah. And remind me, Toll the Dead. If they pass, is it half damage or no damage?
None. Cantrip.
Uh,
I should know this,
If
considering
they-
how many times I
It's
used
none,
it.
it's a cantrip, so you take no damage if you succeed.
Okay, so what's it look like? Remind us when you use Toll the Dead.
You really don't see much because he's in the water, but you do hear the loud gong that just kind of resonates in the area. Bong.
Yeah, you sort of hear that gong resonate out, and you see Mogril slightly hesitate in his movements, but nothing else. It doesn't really appear to affect him. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna move right behind Valen. I'm scared.
Okay, Thalon, it is your turn. You have a scared Bojmare behind you.
Dude, how deep
That water hurt.
is this water?
From what you remember, the water is deeper than you are tall.
Right. So I would assume that this would be difficult terrain, yes?
Yes.
So feasibly, how far could I move in with 30 feet of movement?
You would probably be able to move in as far as Mogril is standing before it became sort of true difficult terrain, before you'd have to sort of start treading water
Oh,
and swimming.
sure. Then I'll go over here. Wonderful.
Yeah, at that point you would have to tread water
Yes.
and swim.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's fine. As long as I still have my blade flourishes, I'm happy.
As you pass the
Yes.
whirlpool, please tell me what your... Do you get any bullshit that lets you not have thingy attacks done against you?
No. You hit me.
Okay, so yeah, as you pass the tendril poking out
Yes.
of that whirlpool, your AC is
17 now.
17. Now, I put this as... Do you have any way of raising it to 23?
23 is a no. Not anymore. Last turn, yes. This
Okay.
turn, no.
As you pass the whirlpool, then the sort of kelp-like tendril whips down at you, and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay, yes.
as it strikes you upside the head. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I will be... Guess I'll do another defensive flourish, won't I? If I hit, that is. I'm going to attempt to stab him again. This time through the back of the neck. It's a 13, I assume is not a hit,
It's
because
not
the
a hit.
16 was not a hit.
Yep.
Right, and that is all that I can do. Yes.
Okay.
No bonus actions. No. That's it.
And that brings us to Mogril's turn. And as you sort of attempt to strike him with the rapier, unfortunately missing, he turns around and swipes at you with one of his clawed hands.
Go for it.
22. And you bring your AC up with various reactions.
What are these? Why is it that everybody else gets the low rolls against them but still hit, and then I, for some reason, get all of these massively high? What? How much is the? No, I can't. Not 22.
Okay. So he slashes at you with one claw,
Yes.
dealing 6 slashing damage, and he then attempts to snap at you with his beak.
Yes.
19.
No, he's not going to hit me with that beak. I'm just going to block it with my large tower shield.
Okay, so you extend your shield out and
do.
maybe just slightly bonk him on the nose with it. Mogril, not expecting you to have an expanding shield, doesn't quite manage to bite down. What he does do, however, is dip under the water. And
Yes,
he
of course he does.
resurfaces here.
Yes.
And that brings us to Junior's turn.
I'm gonna go right here, 15 feet, and pull out my long light crossbow and
Yep.
shoot.
Go ahead. 9 is not a hit.
And a hit. How far away is he from me? Not that far, I don't think. All right, bonus action, hand crossbow. Wait, no, I can't do that. Never
Can't
mind.
do that. No, silly.
Yeah, I can't.
How many
I am
crossbows and
silly.
ranged weapons do you have?
I've got a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, a dagger, and a revolver. 5 daggers, actually. Sorry.
I have none.
Maybe we'll throw some ball bearings at him, probably too. All right, that'll and then I'll move back 10 feet, and I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, brilliant. Do I need to make you roll a stealth check to hide? No, because you are behind a boat. That's fine. So that brings us to Bojmir.
All right, so Bojmir's pretty pissed off about how things are going right now, and he's being kind of wily. So we're gonna break out some shatter on his ass,
I like that.
and I'm wondering if I can get disadvantage on his roll since he's in the water, because it says metallic and stone materials get disadvantage, but I'm thinking that because he's in the water,
Let's have a look.
because it is a thunder, it is lightning. Sorry, yeah, it's thunder damage.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. I would say, because it's not specified, no.
Okay. I'm gonna do it right on him, so it'll hit the tendrils that are in the whirlpools also.
Okay, so 10-foot radius sphere. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so it is 13 con. And it's half on success.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spell goes off. How does Shatter look?
Well, because it's in the water, it's kind of a different appearance than normal. The surface of the water start getting some lightning across it, little electricity, and then you'll see this pillar of lightning coming down, and then the earth that's underwater kind of splashes up a little bit, but the water there is kind of dampening the earth.
Okay, yeah, and you sort of hear that go off. You hear the sort of thundering boom that is associated with the spell, as well as a slightly larger splash than that. Doesn't appear to affect Mogril that much. He is obviously rocked by the water, but it doesn't seem like it hits that hard. The tendrils in the whirlpool, however, do appear to sort of wither and fall. The whirlpools themselves remain there, but the tendrils sticking out no longer appear living.
Okay. And then I think what I'll do now is also I'll run over near Junior. Oops. Run over near Junior here, and if I can I pull out a dagger as a bonus action to get prepared for next time to use it as a bonus action?
I don't think you can prepare bonus actions, can you?
What is it that you want to do? You want to pull out a dagger?
I want to
use
pull
it
my
as a
dagger
bonus
out of
action.
Yeah, to get ready to use it as a bonus action next time.
Yeah, I mean you can do that all as just part of your bonus action, like pull the dagger out and go to
And throw it. No, I want to throw
or
it.
throw.
Yeah, that would just be your bonus action next turn. You don't have to use a bonus action this turn to use it again next turn.
Okay. Then I'll just that's where I'll stop.
I do like the idea though of you running over, pulling a small dagger out of its sheath, and then just looking at me like ready to strike.
Kind of rested against the boat.
Okay, that brings us to Alan.
Yes. Would I be able to get here?
Difficult terrain is half movement.
Yes.
What is your movement?
30.
30. You would be able to get in line with the whirlpool that's to his right. So you'd be able to get sort of there.
If I walked along went back, you said here is not difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
And then if I just walked over here?
So it would be technically 10 to there. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So there?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then I will try and stab him with my rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
An 11. Just fantastic. Fan-dabby-dozy.
11 is not a hit, I'm afraid.
Yes. That is unfortunate, isn't it?
Anything else on your turn?
No. I have no bonus actions. So I'm going to... wait. No, I'm going to stay here, yes. Thank you.
Okay, and that brings us to Mogril's turn. Again, he is going to swipe at you with one of his clawed hands. And I'm assuming 13 is a miss.
That is a miss, yes.
And as he does so, he
Is he going to bite me?
No, he does not. He dips under the water and resurfaces
Yes.
here. And the tendril that is next to him will again whirl around and throw water at
This one?
No,
this
the one by him.
there. Yeah, the one
Oh,
right
that
next to him.
one, yes, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes. This one now.
the two closest to you now have withered and are just
Yes,
sort
I thought so.
of floating
That's why I
on
was
the water.
confused. Yes.
Yeah. Can that one see Junior from there? No. So, Fallon, that is 18. Bojmir, that is 24.
24 damage?
24 to hit.
Oh no, he hit me. 14.
Okay, and 18, Fallon?
I'll let it hit me, yes.
Okay, so we'll go with Fallon's first.
I enjoy that
Is-
you said you let it hit you, like you're allowing it.
I will, yes. I can stop it. I just don't want to right now.
And this one's not too bad. Maybe you can see the sort of velocity of the water. Only deals 5 bludgeoning damage. Bojmir, not so lucky. Perhaps the tendril throws a larger volume of water at yourself, as it did roll a natural 20, and it deals 16 bludgeoning damage. And that is Mogril's turn. Bringing us back to Junior.
That is a lot of damage.
Oh boy. So I'm hidden, right?
Yes.
I'd like to creep out a little from the side of Bojmir and fire at Mogril. I have so with advantage, right? Because I'm hidden.
I would say because Bojmir is in the direct line of sight, you would at least have to move to the right 5 feet.
Okay.
And then just roll me a stealth check just to see how well you're hidden behind Bojmir. It doesn't matter, he rolled a 1 anyway.
Okay, I was gonna say, he's taller than me. I can successfully hide behind him because I'm a halfling.
that's fair enough. Then.
I'm naturally stealthy.
Yeah, I just thought because it's technically no longer line of sight, but yeah, go for it. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Bank 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Oh yeah, boy, all the damage coming at you now.
For 5 points of piercing damage plus sneak attack because I had advantage, for an additional 5. And then 1 moment, please.
So that's
Okay, I think that's it.
That's it. So you deal 10 damage. The bolt from the light crossbow fires out, hits the surface of the water, and you see a sort of kickback, and you hear an audible yelp from Mogril. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna get right behind Bojmir again, and then hide as my bonus action.
Not a problem, Bojmir. It's your turn. You're
muted there, Drax.
Sorry, guys.
It happens.
I'll go right there, and I'm going to take my dagger and throw it at the remaining tendril that's sticking out as my bonus action.
There is 2 remaining. So there's one right next to him, and there's one further to the right as well.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that one. Well, I'm still gonna shoot. I'm gonna throw it at the one that's closest to him.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. 15 is a hit. Very nice. You throw the dagger. It pierces through the sort of tendril and cuts clean through it. The top of it completely detaching, withers, dies, and the remaining piece below also appears to wither.
All right, and with my attack, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the last one, then the far one.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, 15 again is a hit. Very nice. Same again. You fire out your familiar purple little figment blasts, and essentially just fries a portion of the tendril. The rest of it withering and dying.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Okay, Thalen, it's your turn.
I'd like to run/swim all the way to here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I would like to... I'd like to stab.
Okay.
Now, I have a +7, and the fact that I keep getting very low rolls is really not great, I have to say. You deal with him.
please.
No bonus actions?
Have nothing as a bard, no.
No bardic inspirations to give?
I don't give bardic I don't know if you've met Valen.
That's fair.
My bardic inspirations get spent on blade flourishes and not much else. In fact, nothing else. I inspire myself.
Or they at least would be spent on blade flourishes. If
I were to hit, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine. So that brings us back to Mogril, who yet again will attempt to slash at you with his claws. 19?
He's not going to hit me now. That's a big shield.
Okay, as you extend the shield and it pushes away Mogril's claws, he will attempt to slash at you with the other hand. This time only a 15.
So that's not quite going to cut it, is it now?
Yeah, and same again. The other claw comes in, swipes at you, hits the shield, and he will dive back underwater yet again. This time popping up over here. And that brings us to Junior.
Am I still hidden now that Bojmir ran?
I will say, because he rolled a 1 previously, his attention is pretty fully on Thalen.
Okay.
So, yes.
How's he looking?
You can't really tell from where you are. He is pretty much only from the head up above the water. From his head, he's not really giving any signs. You have heard him audibly yelp in pain a few times. So you know he's hurt, but you can't sort of gauge how hurt.
Sure. I think I'm gonna use my movement to go like right here. So or I guess right here maybe. And I'm gonna use my turn to reload my gun.
Okay. That is fine. So that brings us to Bojmir.
All right, we're gonna try tolling the dead again. Bong.
Okay. And that is a fail. So you hear the gong ring out. And this time you see Mogril visibly wince, and he brings his clawed hands up to his head and maybe sinks down slightly as he's not using them really to hold himself up in the water, and he comes back, sort of shakes it off. This one a lot more effective than the last one.
All right, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to use 2 of my healing light orbs on myself.
Okay, brilliant. Go ahead and roll those. They're D6 each,
Yep.
right? Very nice. You are healed for 9 points.
All right, and that's it.
Okay, Thalen, it is your turn once again.
Yes, there's no way that I can get to him. I'm going to run to shore. Over here. And I'm going to cast Healing Word, no, not Healing Word, Cure Wounds on myself as I just drop down into the sand. And I make myself prone. So Cure Wounds at first level for 10 health.
Okay.
I lay down in the sand, making myself prone. And that shall be my turn,
Okay.
if you shall allow it.
That is not a problem. That brings us back over to Mogril. Who will move forward slightly and is now stood sort of waist deep in the water. He reaches down, and after he stands back up, you see him throw what appears to be a rock at you, Bojmir.
What a dick.
It's an 11 a hit.
Nope.
Okay, as the rock sort of lands nearby in the sand, he bends down, picks up another, and throws it. This one, unfortunately, is a 24. Another natural 20. So you will take...
Me?
At you again, unfortunately.
Son of a...
So you will take from that one 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he pelts you with a rather large rock. Say it be about fist size.
Drop down to the sand, Bojmir.
No, I'm going to have turtle soup tonight. I'm going to cut him from his shell.
You'll become a smaller target to hit.
And that brings us to Junior's turn.
Okay. Do I have to declare before my first shot if I want to fan the hammer?
Yes.
Well, shit. I'm running kind of low on gunpowder, to be honest. I'm gonna move over 5, 10, 15, 20. Am I still carrying my stealth doing this or no?
I will allow you to use a bonus action to do it stealthily. His attention is currently focused on Bojmir. If you want to try and sort of slowly move out into the open without gathering his attention, that's fine.
Yeah, all right. And then I'm gonna shoot my revolver. For fuck's sake.
Not a hit, I'm afraid.
And then that will end
Feel you,
my
buddy.
turn. What?
I feel you, buddy.
Oh wait, I do have 5 feet of movement actually. I'm gonna go prone.
Okay, not a problem. Bojmir, it's your turn. You heard a shot ring out behind you. Unfortunately, you see it sort of hit the surface of the water nearby to Mogril. What are you doing on your turn?
I'm going to use Sacred Flame on him.
Ooh, very nice.
I hope.
And what does your sacred flame look like?
A large pillar of fire from the sky, like a laser beam, like a boomkin.
And the pillar of fire from the sky hits Mogril, and you hear him sort of screech in pain.
Good.
And as it fades, you can see sort of the water on him steaming from the heat of this sort of pillar of fire. Did affect him.
Good. About fucking time. All right. That's all we're gonna do. Actually, no. I'm gonna crouch down, get a low profile,
Okay.
as Thalen had suggested.
So you're going fully prone?
Yeah.
Okay. Thalen, it is your turn.
Yes. Well, how hurt is Bojmir looking? Pretty hurt, right?
Yeah. He's got
Yes.
quite a few scrapes and scratches on his face from water and rocks that seem to critically hit him.
I'm going to crawl over here, I'm going to grab him by the ankle and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Oh my, no, not really. Not that much better, no.
You're healed for 8 points.
8 points of healing.
That's
You're
a
our
big
best
deal for
bet
me.
right now. Yes, it is for you, yes.
For me, it's a big deal.
Yes. It's the best I can offer right now.
Maybe you should put him to sleep.
I'll try. He's more wounded now, it's not a bad idea. That's my turn over.
Okay. And that brings us to Mogril's turn. From his position, he yet again bends down, picks up 2 rocks. He'll throw one at you, Thalon, one at Bojmer. These are both with disadvantage because you are prone. Ooh, a 20 at Thalon.
On disadvantage?
On disadvantage.
What a fucking bastard. I'm going to use a shield charge then, of course.
Yep. That's fine. And a 15 at Bojmer on disadvantage.
Got me.
What the fuck?
So
He's the
you
one stealing our fucking rolls.
you
Hell
see
yeah, he
him
is.
throw another 2 sort of fist-sized rocks. The first at Thalon bounces off your shield as you enlarge it over yourself. Bojmer, the second, strikes you for 4 bludgeoning damage. Sort of catches you on maybe the shoulder or the lower back. And as he does so, you hear him shout over,
Please, just go. Leave Mogril.
and it's your turn, Junior.
What was the last part that said? Please go.
Leave Mogril.
Mogril?
Yep.
He's begging for mercy.
Fuck that, right?
You have a job to do.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna use half of my movement to stand up and I'm gonna shoot him with my revolver. I'm still
Okay.
hidden, yeah, or no?
At this point, I would say no. He's looking in your direction, and you'll
With
be
the
the only
revolver
person
ring out, I'm
standing
sure,
up.
yeah. 21 to hit.
21 is a hit.
Sorry, I'll turn off the advantage, but that was the first roll anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
5 points of piercing damage.
Very nice. The shot rings out and strikes true. Anything
I'm
else
gonna
on your turn?
move 10 feet inland and go prone. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Dig in the sand.
Myself into the sand. That's right.
I can just imagine
Stealth
Junior
check
like
for that.
burying himself, and then he just when he's next turn he just kind of
Yeah.
lifts forward and the sand falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead with
He does
the,
whole fucking
with the
with
stealth
guns
check.
blazing.
I'll give you advantage on it because you are sort of proning behind Alan and Bojmer, technically. Yeah, that's
27.
yeah, that's fine. You are hidden. Bojmer, it's your turn.
All right, Bojmer is gonna stand up, use half of his movement, do another sacred flame. He's getting more and more pissed off.
Okay. As the pillar of light erupts, you see Mogril, unfortunately, just twitch his head and step out of the way, almost as if he sensed it. That one does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, we're gonna get back down, prone again.
Okay, Fallon, it's your turn.
I'm going to get up on a knee and get my violin out and try and cast sleep on it
Okay.
now that it's weaker.
Can I use my guidance on him?
It's not a hit. It just.
Oh.
Yeah, it
it's
just
like-
goes on.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just straight hit points.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you sort of play a tune on your violin, imbuing it with your magic. You see Mogril sort of, his head bobs, but he shakes it off and
No, no magics.
has not worked.
So that means he has more than 22 hit points? Is that how it works out?
Possible, or he is immune.
Magic
to,
immune?
Being put to sleep magically. Put to
Okay.
sleep. Elves can't be put to sleep. But he's not an elf. He's a turtle.
Turtle. Turtle.
Yep. Just gonna stay.
Okay, and that brings us to Mogril's turn.
I don't know though, Noodle. He's whiny. He's needy.
He's an elf.
Expects things of people. He's definitely part
He's an
of it,
elf.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds a lot like somebody else I know.
And he's hard to hit.
Actually.
He is hard. Yeah. The hard to hit, I'll take.
Hard to hit.
But I'm clearly not fucking hard to hit because Kipling only ever rolls over 20 to hit me. So
Yeah, that's not true.
it is very much
Not
true.
true.
Yeah, the rocks to my face say otherwise.
So, as we start Mogril's turn, he steps further out onto the shore. Hands sort of out in front of him.
Please. Please. Margaret, give you shinies. Leave Margaret, please.
And that is where we will end today's session for now.
No.
I don't know, man.
Eldritch Blast.
Now he's giving us the shinies.
What the talk about it, I guess.
Technically, part of our contract was we could bring him back alive, and I think get
We're
the
not
boat
bringing
and the
anybody
money,
back.
and that's fair. We're never going back to that fucking.
People
Bringing
don't
one
tend to
back.
like it. Listen, the part of the deal also was that he was charm person, Phil. I don't know if you remember that part. Part of the
Oh,
deal is
yeah,
that we
that
made
is
the
fair.
deal and then
Yeah.
he accepted it.
I have his signature.
We kind of
Under
kind of
duress.
forced him into it.
Signature, and that contract is legally binding.
It
in the
is.
City of Bard.
But Hans, I don't think gives a shit.
No.
Look, if we brought him his one arch nemesis alive, I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, I think so.
everything would be
Yeah,
forgiven.
yeah. If we brought the turtle in, because then we fulfilled our deal.
And then I can steal his wife's ring for Bojmir.
That's a good point. We have a lot
And
to
we
think
can bring
about.
back a red snapper. He can use his wife's ring to propose to the girl with the red snapper, who smells like lilacs and gooseberries or whatever.
And then the world can end.
And then the world
Yeah.
can end.
But, you know, who really cares about
Yeah.
that?
Right.
Taking us
We
3
got
days
it.
to get here.
The world should have ended already. But really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
The
you never
world's
know.
we're like mid-fight. We're just doing some bullshit, and the world ends, and we're like, "Oh shit, there was a
Oops,
timer."
I forgot about
Forgot
that.
about that.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoops. Kipling just goes, "Okay, guys, world's ended."
Your
Sorry.
apocalypse timer is up, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That's the end of the campaign.
That's a mechanic in Morkborg. It's fucking awesome. Every day
Oh,
you just
is it?
roll to see if the apocalypse happens.
Holy shit, that's fucking cool, dude.
I might steal that.
That's what I love. People hate using the 10,000
10,000.
table for wild magic
with the
surges.
star exploding.
I love it so much because
It's my favorite.
I feel like you should have that fear all the time.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just be able to use wild magic like a lunatic, you know?
Like, oh no, I have to shout for 5 minutes. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Like most of them are just stupid and embarrassing, but some of them are like literally the world explodes. Like, but I love it. People are like, no, it'll ruin the campaign. I'm like, that's the risk. That's
You start
the
another
risk you take.
campaign.
Yeah, exactly. What a way to end a campaign.
Yeah, it'd
What
be
a
epic.
story that would be. Yeah.
Right in the middle of it. Boom.
Boom. You could even just throw it around like it was all a dream, but
Yeah,
still,
the the first day of the campaign, you fucking wild magic, the first encounter, boom.
Yeah. Yep.
on just some random thing like trying to
Random,
convince
yeah.
a barmaid
Yeah.
to give you a gold off your order.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I just
Roll for
wanted a
wild
discount,
magic.
but the world ended. Oh, shit.
Oh, whoopsie.
The campaign,
silly me.
the campaign ends on the barmaid saying, yeah, I'll give you a discount when the world ends.
Okay, well, that's, yep. I was gone for a long time and I'm gone again. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'm no longer a part of this. I cannot be a part of this. That is the third horrible joke that he's made. And I
Yeah.
refuse.
Oh, dear.
refuse.
I thought they were pretty good jokes.
Okay.
You know,
That's the issue.
Noodle, where can people find you?
They can't. Where can people find you, Zardrax?
They can't.
Bill?
You can find me on Drive-Thru RPG by searching Fallen Stars, where you can buy.
That's not your name.
You can search on Drive-Thru RPG for Fallen Stars, where you can buy a survival horror game that was developed by Noodleeth. It's a lot of fun, and it comes not only with different classes that you can develop, but also comes with 2 different starting adventures. So you can pick up the book, learn about the system, go through character options with your players, and immediately jump right into an adventure.
You could buy Morkborg instead.
No, you cannot. If you
No.
do,
You
I
actually
will
can.
haunt
It's
you.
pretty cool.
you
I
can
will
only
haunt
buy
you.
it if you buy Fallen Stars first. It's
Yeah.
the rules.
Yeah. Them's
You-
the rules.
You unlock the option to purchase it after you have purchased Fallen Stars.
But if you
Mm-hmm.
purchase Fallen Stars, you also have to purchase Morkborg.
And the link is also
Oh.
in chat right there, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Along
Yep,
with
by
his
Morkborg.
Call of Cthulhu scenarios, which are also available and a lot of fun if you're into Call of Cthulhu.
Yee.
Mm-hmm.
You can play shuffleboard. in
You can
Call
play
of
shuffleboard.
Cthulhu,
Okay, so you can play
Yeah.
shuffleboard. So that's
Yeah,
pretty good if
so
you buy
selling point.
one of them.
It's 2020.
There is
What more could you
shuffleboard.
need?
A peaceful cruise.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's all it
We
is.
could all
Shuffleboard.
use a peaceful cruise right now with some shuffleboard.
Or if you're feeling a bit more studious, you can try your hand at a wealth of knowledge.
I like the cruise idea.
Cruise sounds
Yeah, the
fun.
cruise seems pretty good.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could take a cruise to the Wealth of Knowledge.
To a library.
Take it
Yeah.
away, Brian.
Take it away. Yeah.
Where
can we find you?
You cannot find me anywhere other than Brutal Brie on literally every platform you can probably imagine.
Oh,
So that's
Oh.
me. I stream. Yeah, I said every platform.
on
Dark
a train
Web.
Only
platform.
fans.
Only tears. It's gonna be my upcoming OnlyFans where I cry into a vial and you can buy my tears, gamer girl tears, for $20 a vial. Coming soon if you're interested. I just have
It's
to
good
cry more.
lubrication.
Yeah, you can use it as lube. That's fine. Yeah, I stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Twitch channel. Fucking Monday through Saturday, I guess, because I'm here Thursdays and Wednesdays. Oh my God, I just realized that I've been taking Wednesdays off for Gone, and Gone is over. Okay, bye. I'm gonna cry.
It's gone, some might
It's
say.
gone. No.
I just had my brain just stopped working when I was trying to say my schedule because I was like, I don't stream on Wednesdays. Why not? Oh no. So I guess Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're playing through Visage right now. It's amazing.
Now, where can we actually find you, Zartrax? We know you're somewhere.
Twitch TV/Zardrax. Been playing the WoW still, little Overwatch, little Viscera cleanup detail.
That's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game.
But Viscera cleanup detail? You like that? It's great, isn't it?
It's-
You're cleaning up blood and you're not doing anything, but it's relaxing.
It's the best game. I speedrun it officially.
Ooh, officially. Oh shit.
Officially.
He holds
I'm in
the
tournaments,
title.
Yeah.
Fuck. You got a team?
Yeah.
Team Noodle.
No. Solo.
Oh
Solo.
shit,
You're
even
solo,
better.
yeah.
He's a lone wolf in the speedrunning world.
How about you, Kipling?
You can find me here now Monday through Friday. Oh, that's horrible to say. Yeah, Monday through Friday at now 8 p.m. UK, so 3 p.m. Eastern, except for Thursdays where we are 11 p.m. UK, 6 Eastern?
Ish.
You
Ish.
can do 3 + 3, Kipling. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, maths.
Good job.
Currently bouncing between Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Pokemon Shield, and Genshin Impact. Although starting next week, I'm going to fall into a Destiny 2 hole again when the new expansion comes out.
Oh no. Bye, Kipling.
So if you never
Bye
see me
forever.
again, you can find me on my channel at some point playing Destiny, probably with a much bigger beard and no house because I won't go to work.
But you'll be really good at Destiny.
But that'll
so
be
that's all
really
that matters.
good. Yeah.
Where can we find you, Phil? Aside from in all of our hearts.
I just posted my link in chat. You can find me at
Oh,
drive-thru-rpg.com/product/31753/fallen-stars-core-rulebook.
Yep, there you go.
Right there. That's the only place you need to go.
Only place.
Okay.
Sweet. So
Well, this was depressing.
it wasn't that bad.
He's not
No, it
dead
wasn't
yet.
really.
You made
Yeah,
a friend.
It wasn't really
yeah,
bad.
he's still technically alive.
I'm gonna
He's
fucking cut
offering
him
us the
open.
Shinies now,
I know.
actually.
He's
I
still
don't
going to
care.
die,
Slice
Phil.
him open.
We're gonna cut that fucker open and wear him as a hat.
I think we should bring him in like in cuffs.
I'm making a
Stand a
turtle.
trial.
Just
I'm
take
making a
him
turtle
with you.
skin suit.
Or that. That's also, yep, that's an option.
Well, you can find out what the party decides to do next week when
We'll kill
Nightsphear
him.
returns. Thank you all very much
Cool.
for watching. Thank you, Plays, for playing. We'll see you all next week. Take it easy, guys. Bye.
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 Bye.